danasi. Over to danasi sa.
Na se danasi de na ya asempa na aba.
Asempa. Asempa bi owa wuto a. Enyenyenyenyenyenyenye.
Masia mama kwaba eba Montie dwumedie so ewo Owia television so ena so ye da fofra odomfo no ede adom yen bosome fofro na woche fofro eda fofra otwedi amponyankrompo no de ye awramu yada na ase ebize enye ahoden enye etumi nye ahofe bi enye yisuku bi ayakọ anase dibre bi a ekutekuta ye nipa bi enini mo nti na ma yada so tiase na dom na humobro ena ode awie ama ene menomie no so ho ketrema dabo dwe moje die mafu sane yanti atenkaboni bia na no mpetuetua no mpeso me de teta we so ne awie sa na dom no oguso a ehu ye mobo yada na se awie die na yama ososo akwa aba yada wase se awie wa ma yakwan ama yawura wo fie ho wa ma yakwan ama yawura wo office ho wa ma yakwan ama yawura wo shop honom anase onkwankwa anuase na ene ye no wotena se afa adwene ewo Montie dwumedie so ewo Owia television so ya trase no miensen abroso anu nsia de na ye sori ama news team no ababe som dodo akonya ontranso nche pi trase kakra no asori na so ene na sesa enne mafidie ni ana nitie eye dene ya kono na ye nika nti trase kakra no asori na foforo so ababe som na ene na dane na madwumedie na ye fe afidie no esotie esoso akwakoye nika ede amamo medinde na Yaw Boamah amanfo fra belibia bogadwumedie me na mede ho chia me free dwada ede kosif yada no me ansa bia de kosi no nsia ede ye tenase ye fa plans ye fa adwene ede efa Ghana ho o Montie dwumedie so ewo Owia television so say radio na wutie ye oso a aha eye precise 105.9 FM precise 105.9 FM so and waso guso awutie no say ohwe wo Facebook ana say YouTuber ya grace Facebook no yese masesa no na sese mo se friend say Owia media on Owia media nti o subscribe to your new Facebook page Owia media for wakai ho na oni akambom na yafa adwene yafa plans ewo edwumedie so say YouTuber Owia TV official any Owia TV for subscribe to your pages no like your page no na afi ekai ho na yemfa adwene na call TikTok ne Exa Owia TV official follow your own me notification bell no ye diguma no aso ho ye ne wakambom ye diguma no fe say a WhatsApp message and answer text message na person o de ba 0243 220044 0243 220044 wa dwen kire no nsusuye o de toto o ma ye guso ye digumedie no abzafo ye beken kan de amount o jumedie so na ewie so me yemfa bibi nhyase se de bia ye no no yemfa bibi kakra en share ase so hwe mre na no me ensa ba pa ho simano aduonu ba ko anesa simano aduonu ba ko na no me ensa abo ede apa ho ewie kakra me de ma o ama yede ewie eda no enie kakra me de ma o na yede ewie yeda no enie so ho kakra we na me de ma o you say always have a positive mindset so or say always have a positive mindset onkwa de okwakoya de enye ye ade manka enye ye ade mintimi nye enye ye na mefie de enye na me nkoa me de mitiri nye oh adai nya unko na ofie enye wu obi de enye che wo de na so aya ma na yeye eti always have a positive mindset eti awie de me de ema oni or say Lord your word said as a man think so is he. It is any nipadua no osi dwene no sapepe na otie sapepe na tie or say, Lord, we think to be rich and give it to us. Fathers, we obi messenger or de echo eradianim na mekenka ye no na ababe ye manika so hu ababe ye me fe asem nkran nam so we ma ye nyina ye mra na ye nhye osese de nipa dwene no sa pepepepepe it is all dwene se ye hia ni a obekoso no adi hia o so dwene se wo no mini ahode a obekoso a no ayare yare so hu say doctor for kra ma wadro ne ye hwe wo am say o mindset no ebe boa ma dro na ye de ama wo no a doctor for timi programme so nipa we ya hwe ne yare ye hwe ne mu say in the next be about 2-3 days ne ho beto no but bo say ade chi ye no ano esan say ono ani nipadua no ene adwene dadi tiri mu say me pese me ho ye de me pese me sore na me kɔ madwuma so no ntino obo say be 2 days na ahode no aba obetimi akeka no ho kakra na de o de bia monyo de bia mi ntimi de bia me de mi ntimi a ne ye koya na se e bai emfa ho ne aduru a ye de be ma emfa ho ne nsam a ye be kangu asum as a man tinket se ne o sigwene no sa pepe na esi etie nti udwene sikani a erade beto super gu so ama no abem sa de ama amen me da se wiei wafa me nsami na ode atu kotu dwem na ode etu anamom me hopi se ebeboa wo na ye nyina no soso no aboa yen ama ya brabo no etimi etumpon wiei gentlemen na eka me ho ama yafa adwene ewe edwumedie so enie gentlemen we na eka me ho ama yafa adwene ewo edwumedie eso nana ageni boaten or ye leader and founder Emma United Front Party UFP party no nana ageni boaten dodona sarama ne jataba or ye leader and founder Emma United Front Party ye obeka me ho ebe mana kwaba ebe din komo ebe for plans bebrebe ewo edwumedie so Daniel Tieku eka the NPP communication team ho ewo Ashanti region Daniel Tieku eka the NPP communication team ho ewo Asante Mantemo Dani susu beka ye ho ebe tenase ebe din komo ebe for plans bebrebe ewo dwumedie eso ena evangelist Richard Kwame Napra so eka the NDC communication team ho ewo Asante Mantema say or a former NDC parliamentary candidate ewo Ijia so abatom pesia so a member gold board jewelry board of directors no it was for evangelist Richard Kwame Napra eka board of directors ho ewie on so beka ye ho obeye ye guest ye be fa adwene ye be fa plans ye be to adwene pinu a o dwumedie so nyina in a quest to see Ghana so say a develop a fan to my papa a day efra and also so yeah guest maybe I will be o hwe dwumedie also so yeah guest we obetimi do message aba obetimi do comment aba obetimi do contribution question bibi ne yedi ho nkomo also so adwene wo tirim enya atenie eni atem so tia se obetimi kire wadwene wabra unkodi obi atem na unko kasantia obi a watia se ye nkyekere ya adwene saa na mama ya ene ye nyina ye tu kwan koso bai omo eye no a ene omo man no aduru ba bi a ayefe eme ye tue sika twa ticket ekohonom si ekona yakwakobi eni akoma ohonom no let's do so na ye hwese ye man no ye be developing na ye gina ye nti gentlemen me ensay na eka me ho odwumedie so ama yafa adwene ena awie ewo Montie adwumedie so ewo Owia television so awie ye bedi nkomo kakra ewo eye efia ha ye bedi nkomo pa ewo efia ha sei na efa eye kuayo ene sebeyo na ekuayo ho nsensem ebetu empone ewo omayimu so ho sebeyo na ekuayo ho nsensem ebetu empone ewo omayimu sana akwakoye na no beka ya ababe todwa se Ghana mrasebejafo akwakoje a new cocoa bill atum ewo mrasebejafiem na ubisa ho se ediai ena wo sa emranim ediai ena hye sa bill no mo ediai na sa mra no eka edefa cocoa fuo ene cocoa fuo ye ene wo na wo cocoa fuo no ya wo dia no ososo de emra de asem na emra no eka ede efa ho awie yi ye befa a few na yabɔ so ɛwɔ dwumadie so na yɛn nyinaa yafa bi ato yɛkotodwam na yɛsua ho adeɛ na yɛahwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ cocoa sector no and cocoa sector no yɛ sector baako a ɛkuta Ghana de besi nnɛ yes ɛne yɛsi yɛnya gold yɛsi yɛnya lithium yɛsi yɛnya oil yɛnya nneɛma bebrebe de aba bɛka ho ba yɛ kɔkɔkɔkɔkɔkɔkɔkɔ a na yɛsɛ twa yɛni ɛde ba bɛhwɛ ɛyɛ cocoa sector no sɛ ato ne yɛden cocoa sector ne ngyeɛn no onsa emfa yenko nti it should tell you say a sector baako a udidi agora enhye da emwa and millions of people what I say thousands na cocoa sector no employ omo either say or a direct farmer and I say bia no onye direct or indirect ni bebi ni nana bi so sa didi ba ede ebebinya eso emfaso nti a sector baako a se bibi ba na efa ho a o sie nyina ye pay attention ye kopɛ ho asɛmtie na ye hwɛ ho nsɛm te sɛ na sɛ ne bisi aboa ɔman no ɛfa ntiawie o say parliament passes Ghana's cocoa board bill to guarantee farmers 70% of cocoa export price we latest free marasebe fiem de eba last week na sa dwumadie no koso marasebe fiem parliament passes Ghana's cocoa board bill to guarantee farmers 70% cocoa export price. Ningina and it's samra we ya wo makwakwagye atomo no se ne ye de cocoa kwa adwama so se ye kwa kotone ama kwasi broni a ebu a kwasi broni beto no ebu a kwasi broni beto ne no enei yesese a na yakyechem ohamu nkyechemu ba bioso ye de bebre cocoa kwiani no se ono no nsomunye eduasa no a ewa akiri no na fe aban no so de abokoko no ho ebra ebi ne se bia ja koko eduaba no so se research kane koko no a ye nananom ne ye papa no mu duaduaye no enye nne enu bi ne ye duaye nsie bebre ba edi ansa na koko no kura apagya na hanenom ne ade no enne die no asesa kakra enne ekontem ese eye kane die no ne nyina ye research o ma ye into eye cocoa eye seedlings ne ade no a ama ye koye nim no ye hu se enema esesa nti awie ye bedi nkomo kakra nti ye nhya se mfamfiri ase o say the cocoa bills big promises ye he the cocoa bills big promises eye promises ahodo a ewo sa cocoa bill no a emrase jafo kwaji tu mo last week no ene eba be hyase e de aye adwuman nti so we ade ye down screen so a baby a 70% ye ni cocoa abana to no ye ni cocoa abana to a ya twere ho no 70% no eno no eye minimum farmer share of eye realized eye gross FOB eye price a ebeba eno no ene kire se ye ba beto cocoa me ya Yaw Boamah me cocoa kani na se bia afene so ye no cocoa a me do ye no me nya e bia be $10 me nya be $20 me nya be $30 ana se bia $35 ono mo ekono a na me de koma broni ana se me de ma ban se onje na onko a te se bags ye sisi we o se sia 1 2 3 4 5 don kama sa nti o se se ne se bia o tire ye onya sa bags ne sa ban e de ko adwama so kokotone a de tie ne se aban koton wi a aban bo na okokoton no so ho oton no dollar brabru na ne nsaka eno no oba be pone bi dia ba betua wo kokokweni no e kantun se e ya na empempi no ano akwete se aban na ba be firi wo kokokweni ne nsam eno wo kɔ akotone na sika be firi ma ba no na wapone bi e dia ba betua kokokweni ne ka se emra no aba be hye aban ne kete se aban bia se mra wei mampani John Dramani Muhammad ne nsa hyase e ma ne be ye mra mu se kredimu a na ge se aban bia obeba bia no koko a ye be kɔ akoto ne dwama so no ode emu hamu nchichemu ede oso sika ede bebre eye koko kweni no ama ono no ede ase ne botum na nkwete se unse ye wadwene bi da etim and it is true yes adwene bi da etirim se koko akuafo no enema nkoyi obi bebra tia hasu abra adwa pamashe so hu no wadua koko yi odua koko ni wie ene ye kokote okokoton de ma krachiri no krachiri de koma aban de ko adwama so kokotone sika ne eba ya na aban no ono no wa no wa mpam wa mre no na fa kese no wa woya to ho no wodi na koko kwani no ono no breye no na ono no poje chese efia bi ene e wide ama no efi na kosamra we aba be shemo kina and yamra the next one or say a 50% minimum local processing target. For Sabakaya Finance Minister Dr. Kesel Atuba Forsen and Mra Cocoons and Samabaya are buying 18 cocoa prices so at the free bed 3,000 a year 500 and 400 no at the bar bear a year 2005 no na ochirechim and she say ya abine de begwakwam and yema abine ebeye se be na cocoa beans no enkoba se yes sa cocoa ne sa ne de akwa brofo no ama omo na kwa kono akodane ani ama ye de abreyen amiaba benya milo nom ne ade ade e de afim wa bra yankase betimi bie companies and factories ni bi organa ha se ya cocoa no omo ankasa benno adane ani ma ya ton awo maimo amenya faso bebrede afiri so sense da bia besese ye koko no de akwakoma brofo no enti enei se utie eye nano eye media budget review finance minister de koto dwano a utie ya na ochirechirem endiema aban ni de begu akwam se beye na koko a ye beboa no afemu ni nyina no anya kra ne ye bechemu fa na fa de aka omanimo ne de ama local industries no amomo de aye adwuma so tia se omo asachirem de aye adwuma meso abamfaso de amoman no nti se okan eye Dr. Kesel Atuba Forsen ne policy and eye media budget review no ensem okan ye ewomu a or say proposed legislation will introduce a new producer pricing mechanism that will align with a movement in international cocoa prices, exchange rate development, and other relevant market conditions. Then koba say yes say $30 so and I say yes say dollar akofo muntino never benyen susan so ewo cocoa boso insisa and way yen say ya abino edituja ewo home or say we will give the cocoa farmer not less than 70% of the free on board price and your friend FOB price no and only a friend FOB price is any na make wa say 70% almost say the bema cocoa kwani no so 70% almost the bema cocoa kwani no no so enyamfa so ama cocoa kwaye no enkoye se obregu ohun wanya bi no de bi abobra de bi ahanifi or say we will also seek to establish a new financing framework for cocoa purchases and related operations and restore the long-term financial stability and operational efficiency of the Ghana Cocoa Board. Also, the bill will also ensure that not less than about 50% of the cocoa beans produced in Ghana is processed here in Ghana. Its way is my second part. Namedruno minimum 50% and example or more ye be processing or Ghana has say in the benya milo ye benya niema bebre de film na ye diabo or mine hobra ya mame kind the last one na yenko yenim the last one no mame enkind na yenko yenimo say we will also restrain the Ghana Cocoa Board from taking part in quasi financial activities. To say yeah that's sorry ya Cocoa Board for say omoko no more akwakoye cocoa rules what juma no yes to cocoa e kwan fa so e kwan de wo fa ho bai e kwan fa so a ye yi kwan e kwan e fa ho bai e na de wo na wo de kwan e kom ma contract na so aba be ka aba be to Cocoa Board so into we finance minister nsemo a wo de tudwa media budget review 2026 afa yamra board isu bio or say 500 meters for emra ni mu no omo de ahyem say unse nipa bebre yam hyehye wo say the rate at which agalamsey si kono wan hwe bedu be be say ye kokofo nyina kokomfo nyina no ye be say no and obekai video bi e ba bonten a oluman bi say ono no wado no koko na odo koko no na president gina he odo koko no na Cocoa Board fo gina he odo koko no na finance minister gina he a omo na ebe kire ne say ontimi mfa ne koko no emma galamsey ni emma ne metu galamsey wase or the cocoa fo na ma galamsey for aban pa omrebusan for in this new law a omo apase no we ye cocoa kwani yes wona asase ne ye wo dia wona ado cocoa no wona aduaye wona chese wo spray hwan de gu so ne ade but se wonnim na wo cocoa no wo de magalamsey ni se onkodi gala wo so a aban be chew wo ye rofa obedam abusafo mra wo kire se omuhu se obi ye galamsey even 500 meters so closer to a cocoa farm wa galamsey ni ye be che no wa wo cocoa fo ne ye wo de ne ye be chew mo amososo mo mpotam mo no ma mo hu sa de no a mo amebo eye mpadimfo amane no mo nyina emra ene mo bedi 500 meters rule abusafo eno so ade ba ko a ekasa ede efa ho ena afi 12 months deadline for implementing regulations into we no empedifo ede atodwa se abroso a afi nko na wie ye de na sa nhihie we ya ye ka ho asem nyina no na ban ahyase a wode eye adwuma amame mene wo ene koko kuani no ene oman no ya hyase na yateso aba yenko yanimwe or say our cocoa pricing is still vulnerable to the global market prices from a year 58,000 to 41,392 Ghana cedis. Yes, it is true. And therefore, so over in August 2025, so over graph here, and that was screen as well. The year Kenya say, edu baby cocoa ni de kwa dwama so ne akwa kotonio. Ebusiafo ye duru ho no mo no a kwasi broni sa mu cocoa na mo de ba ye no meto ne buo sei. Nti ye kra ne ye ntimi mmobo. Mo na me ton ma de se pepe kura mi. Me se me kwa kotone na me duru ho no na me kwa koton de ama ya grace ai o pepa we kura me hwa me ma 2 cedis. Ye obra me so me bre na paper na maye kura me bo ka be 5 cedis nti na nka mani da kwan se me beduru ase no nka me ton be ebia be 8 cedis ana ebia be 7 cedis na me nya 2 bi e de apodwe beduru ho no a osobema me 2 cedis osobema me 3 cedis osobema me 4 cedis na ke se ekabuburu e na mabo this time aban so omo nye ne sa bio ye de nhihie pi no e ba begu akwam and over graph here and that screen is you for ya safa to see na amanfo enkenkan enti o ha ahyase no a in August 2025 na ewiase nyina cocoa no oto eye ton no a na busianfo na eye o de ba Ghana sikamu a na ye 51,660 Ghana cedis na ye 51,660 Ghana cedis ena nyame ye yadom ena epeja ya edeba October nim in 2025 ebegina be 58,000 Ghana cedis. Now for ye oho no no a ene ewudi esi ye ena June between February and June 2026 between February and June 2026 cocoa board started say etetiba ehwanya ene de ebegina 41,392 41,392 abusafo eboa ede ebegina yene eno ene ma wo beka ya aban eti cocoa buo so unse emra abandada no eba beko no opeja cocoa buom ede ko be 31 million per bag me kanisa sebe ya me ma menom ne me nananom ne me nuanom a ye do cocoa ye hunu buo no aban ne etum ede ko 31 million man peri John Dramani ma aban ba ye no ena omso di bi beka ho ena omutum ma ne begina 36 million 25 cedis na chese 3,625 Ghana cedis for cocoa buo started say e shine ba from say no a etete ya de ebegina 41,392 no ena ban say ontimi bio into cocoa bag ye da hey na ye de get 3,625 no what is so at about 2,587 into sesia na chese be 10 million there na aban no ate e de free so na cocoa kuafo gigaye ene ensam ne de omo keka bia fine ema edu ba bi so ni tua politics a ebe mu na enya asem ketwa ne nyina eye se beye na amanfo be gain politically our issues no se de esi ekọ ho nti wei eye ba bia ya ba begina nti cocoa prices no enyina fa ko so eteba na ekọ na pega kakra nti we are in August 2025 about 51,000 in October 2025 pega about 58,000 and free February yeru 2026 no free February banwa edi besi June no atete edi aba begina be 41,392 192 na just say Ghana sikemasem ena yeken yemko yenimu aha FOB price no ehho asem so enie how will the minimum 70% FOB price be determined? The percentage is only clear as the price. Therefore, like I said, you know, try the baby say ebetimi asese percentages no te say ahase ya me ma ohun say in August na cocoa ton ni nyina no 51,660 pegya de ba 58,000 no. Therefore, say 58,000 a ton bia so no. I'm told to say a ton bia is 16 bucks. And I say 15 bucks and a 1 ton. Ya Grace confirm me mame. Say 16 bucks so say 15 bucks and a ton. What you say? It would be 58,000 so who divided by 16 and I say divided by 15 and the bemu huno a cocoa bo bako senior a wasam a city. And the senior obesi a determine a 70% FOB price no so until the world market price. So who na odi ababegina cocoa board to so mu boa the beba bontesi ye ni koto cocoa no so who na fe ye de aba afe de ebetua e de ama cocoa kuani no na fe akrachefo no onoma asese de nyina e wa hasenti hase enye di determined hase e ye world market price eno no e de e ye daily so who de biada se e pega se e tiba nti yese edu ba bia omo forecast omo ma bene cocoa dwadie ene cocoa ho nsensem no obekọ na krachefo no ti wo mu mfidie ho na omo cheke so ho ene omo timi ho se ade we ye asi wa hai ene de asi wa hai se de ebema ebo no apegya akosoro te se empempi no an we are told se sentokostate se epegya wo Middle East so ho Middle East ene ne important one mo te se ne Iran ene Israel ni America fo asesa de afo aso no ope baby a omo consume cocoa product pa ayesa aye Middle East hono no Iraq Iran ne sa importem hono mo enti ebia okọ baby te se Belgium okọ Holland no ne ade ade a omo ye omo chocolate ne cocoa niema na omo ede kọ honom ekokoton na yese abibia ntokwa be start e wo sa importem hono mo bia no nipa no hoko enti okodi chocolate ayede okonu milo ayede okonu mti ayede ono na sumu ntono na sumu nyono it won to and wayo what I say nti na fe ambre bia ntokwa be soro o sa Middle East enclave no eba ebe affect cocoa prices nti sa me ye chocolate na me de koye no manto no me sa magana for say me ba betomo cocoa no na me de akwa chocolate na me de akọ Iraq Iran any sampotem honomo na makwa akoton if ade na me ye no krabe de koye ye ntoy it won say gradually na affect cocoa prices nti de asisie ewo Iran nom ne ade no insunsanso a ewo ede emaye eno no nti it doesn't only affect petrol prices nko it affect other sectors a for honsem no ni kapa nti aha say so no yemre na yenhwe or say what have we learned from past sales ye nom ne ade so eja emre bi atwetwem for has no problem ni na ye say empempi aban ekokoton cocoa no wa bra ye nyanti cocoa no na ye ntone ye or say selling more than we grew enti aban timi ka say maton cocoa bags be ebia be 700,000 edi ama abrofo no so no akwakoje hu sika ba na mom osese a the cocoa bags dodo a yenya no afemu no nyina no na ebia enu 700,000 ebia edu be 600,000 enti oba ha say ya for in 2024-2025 cocoa season no aban contractor okoko sensan yenie na che say okoton be 700 and men kan say mame fa say be 800,000 tons ehun sika and okoje no abrofo no mo nanso cocoa ye do ye nyina na busianfo ye nya ye no ye nya 432,145 tons 432,145 tons inti se otifiri mu a de aka akire 333,767 tons and ya gise sika no endie what I say enti that year no kra no cocoa bo pejai pa but the san say sabre ne ye ton ebo na efo nti no ema o my Ghana ɛbɛbɔ ka bɛɛ $1 billion ɛno ne ka ɔman no ɛsesaeɛ nti impempi no ano nti yɛde 2024-2025 cocoa season ɛna ɛyɛ example ɛwɔ screen yi so yi yɛkɔtɔn kyɛ sɛ dodoɔ yɛtɔn bɛ 800,000 gye ho sika na mmom cocoa a yɛnya no Ghana nyina no na yɛbɛ 400,000 tons pɛ nti ɛba sa wode broni ne ka bɛ another 300,000 a ɔwɔ sɛ wode kɔkɔ sɔ no so ɛba sa da bia ne ka ɛda wɔ nim akɔɛ sɛ woyɛ bosomi adwuma so ho na obosomi adwuma na woyɛ no waketua yɛ 2,000 so ho na wo sɛ wo ho kyerɛw nti wakɔ akɔgye bɛ 3,000 bi ɛwɔ bi nkyɛn ɛde etwetwa ho bosomi aketua ne ba na de akɔ akɔma no wogye 3,000 no oh na nim sɛ bosomi ne so yɛ bɛto aketua mu na akɔ akɔyɛ 3,500 into the 3,000 na kɔ benya 500 bi ato akyire ade aketua ntumu yɛ ama na akɔ akɔfa ɔhaw ɛde abro na kadu anim saa abusafo 50% na yɛsɛ yɛbɛyɛ na ya process no Ghana memma say na yɛde bia yɛ milo kyɛ sɛ chocolate nom ne ade no enhyese ya mperimfo de egu akwam abusafo enie nti so hwɛ a yɛgusu totontotoe install a lot of machines install a lot of mfidie hoping say abusafo yɛbɛtimi ayɛ saa nhyese we nyina no na ya consume ɛyɛ saa ɛyɛ 50% no nti abusafo sɛ ohwɛ ɛyɛ national the yewa 504,780 tons for your national capacity for a honsem eno no ne ye consume say ne de say so akọ na yakọ hese ye beton ewo adwama so ama eye ntu hwe your factory ambition versus the reality for adding ohwe your factory ambitions na ye wo and the reality as o man no a otum zade na ye de esie ni so no enye asem ketwa and problems se face eye cocoa sector no for yes eye problems be multifaceted problems affecting our output or say a shrinking national crop and over eye problems no a ebinie se cocoa abada heya aye tumi cocoa aba eda ha se ya aye tumi na yekoya na se ye bai ye be ni denie ye national output no for niema aye affecting no ebi eye weather timi affecting pa weather affecting sa no a ema eye cocoa no entimi ensu ye se insuo no topia ekofa haw ba insuo no suso entimi antopia ekofa haw ede ebre ye cocoa eye sector no ena ye wo cocoa yade bi a ye fe ne se swollen shoot eno so etimi affect cocoa ema ne ntimi nsu ye ema ne ntimi enso se ne ese ne fata eno so etimi affect ye mpa ena ye cocoa no dodo na so no kyese aye oluman ye cocoa nua no kyese aye oluman enyinyini dodo aye old age so hu ti se de esi we wanyini nti ne so no kora eso sei eso no kora eso sei iti sa nua ne nyina no o si etwitwa ne ye de foforo sisi anan etwitwa ne de foforo si anan iti sa old age aye cocoa trees no entimi nsu ye no osenka ya grace benya modern one ni bia bon se cocoa no dua na esi wodom no asoso bebre wo ho fe so ho fe enti basa cocoa dua baako beautiful cocoa dua baako chese na so bebrebe de twetwa ho kama enti se oluma yi die ya na esi wo ya cocoa dua kakraka na esi wo no baako pe ne tua ho ye koya na ase ye bai so ho ti se we esi we cocoa no dua tintinti na esi wo no baako pe ne tua ho utum se cocoa dua we be di be 80 years oni yete kura 60 kura obedi na obede waso unti eno so no enti wo hu nice one beautiful so hu etwetua ho bebrebe fe so hu abefudie ni bi enie ena ade ba akoso a ha cocoa sector no ye fra ade bi smuggling amanfo smuggle cocoa no yesi omo check ya Cote d'Ivoire price ni ye kakra echen Ghana no mo smuggle de ko omo se yi sese kra de baby amete so omo smuggle cocoa ni bi come say me yam crash me yesi Togo my goodness Togo no Togo for the omo do cocoa da bay yesi Ghana for the cocoa ni ko yesi bi kra timi sere de gu ɛyɛ water tanker mu anya nso odi nsuo kɔma Togo for ɛwɔ Togo na yɛsɛ ɔma fa kwan bi so na ɔmo ɛde say that's an interesting story about cocoa sector no nti problems a cocoa sector ne face no weather ɛka home aging farms ni be braye mre na cocoa yade na efre ne swelling shoot no eno so to me affect pa na smuggling no for so western north region alone na for you say about 15 to 25,000 tons na eyiraye nipa bi fa nyansa kwan bi so e de smuggle free omayimo e call other countries so e kokoton ye wa bra ye nya de kan Ghana ye national eyi ho a enke ye koye ne mu pa. Nti Yemra has say finally or say how can we protect cocoa farms against galamsey? How can we protect cocoa farms against galamsey? Example, say me kind said the bill no say ye who say oh ye galamsey and I say oh ye bibi 500 meters close to a baby a cocoa wa ye betchi watum. Who say to amna to two form 500 meters close to a cocoa farmer. This way say good ya grace why ya there pa. On say the left and then the right and maybe crowd will say and I said the one is say no cry to say vegetation here as a cocoa bisano. It is uncle for your moye straight. They are a candidate for jail. A chiwama straight candidate for jail. So for we a photograph so of to say papa we papa bi ya grace oluma bi no a oka say this is my cocoa farm then when I was doing it where was the president where was the finance minister video no pema me na ye mo ansa na ye de ade we ye abawie na mabema me guest na kwaba in terms of for ye were 5,500 hectares 5,500 hectares of a ye asase a ye cocoa nationwide therefore it is gone, it is lost. And over graph here from a year Bono and then Bono east and then a half one more and the far western north. So over graph no the bar the far Santesa sunny and about the southern sector on red markings no just a hunina cocoa no just a omudi galano afani now honmoa we've lost it mo oh a good one day this is yeah or say the bill promises a 500-meter protection zone but without publicly overlaid geospatial data measuring farms polygons against active mining concessions. The rule is currently unenforceable. Therefore, it I don't know but a bad but no we are hoping against hope. Say President John Dramani Mahama Edinsa Eshe Eyesa Emra we ase emane beye mremu a therefore na fi ye say ye best start then we go after those attacking ye cocoa farms which is the future and the backbone of this country, and it has always been our backbone for years. Me kai say me ko afia ko bi guess ya na me ye guess SPO we me nya cocoa scholarship kakra na me ye general arts so na ye very good. This Ashanti regional minister we are wanya ni be ko honorable Peter Anefi Mensah. He was my geography teacher. Peter Anefi Mensah. He was my geography teacher, and now me enjoying the class sedimental rocks the rocks the no church it's been since 2003 if you school check a crowd so Montie ya mane board man refi ya grace yenti olumai no na fe me guest na kwa bana ye medim komo ofia.
Government can never stop galamsey in this Ghana at all. Just 2 months I took over about 300 million. I have plenty money in my pocket, so I don't mind cocoa. Planting for food and job, am I involved?
It is.
You see this piece of land, I took over about 300 million from it. Just 2 months. I built my own 2 rooms at Owia Makasi, but I worked 20 years without buy even a single plot Now I have my own premises. So I like myself on the gold more than cocoa.
He appears unperturbed, cutting down his cocoa trees.
I have the gold. I have plenty money.
Appears unperturbed, cutting down his cocoa trees.
Government can never stop Galamsey in this Ghana at all, at all. I have the gold. I have plenty money in my pocket. So I don't mind cocoa. Look, I'm now cutting it off. You see? It is my own bonafide property. Nobody can stop me to stop cutting my own cocoa tree. Are you built? You plant it for me? Planting for you food and job. But I'm not involved. Government.
Good, ya me da say enti we sa oluma we so da so tiasia. And as Samra we ya passed the last week. That's a president sign hopefully it be at this week so free Jamaica bar. Next oba be sign e man start say ye adwuma. And ohe eye enhyehyɛ ampanimfo de egu akwa mu na omo say they are hoping say within a year I was say Sanchez we yes within 12 months. So within 12 months na Sanchez we nyina start ye adwuma. Njoluma we na say mo okay say mra we start say ye adwuma kwa bia zo say police fortune no. Yes, the farm is for you. Are you planting for me? The brof na waka no we go coach brofu pa. Na papa no we ni one sa no. So enti we the ma samra we ehia say ye to protect our cocoa farms. Mame Emma me gentleman na kwa bewe na yeni enkomo CCA. Mame Emma me gentleman na kwa ba na yeni enkomo e wo fie ha say CCA. Ewe dana agene mboaten amanfo efreni Jataba or ye leader and founder of a United Front Party UFP party no ewe or me guest ye betena say ye be din komo ye be for plans ye be for adwini bebrebe ewo ifie ha say ewe so na Daniel Tieku part of the Ashanti Regional Communication Team of the MPP, the opposition MPP, Daniel Tieku, a part of the Ashanti Regional Communication Team. Dani so veterans ye be den komo ye be for plans ye be for adwene bebrebe ewo dwumedie eso evangelist Richard Kwame Napra so a part of the NDC communication team or a part of the government communication team or a former NDC parliamentary candidate or in Shayeso constituency and a board member of Good Board Jewelry. They are my guests. Daniel Teku. Yeah. Enye Tieku. Hey, ene masesa ne bro. Daniel Teku.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Na say Tieku ni Teku ni nua. That is the Ga
and the Ashanti version.
Oh, okay. So
version.
I gave you the Ashanti version.
Yes.
That's right. Interesting. Daniel Teku and yedina Asia area. My mom makwaba na yemedi enkomo. Evangelist, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Boamah.
Evangelist.
Libya Boga. One day I was who can't say a story naturally.
But me catch though.
Say one so far desert and I say you know call Libya.
Abrabo. Evangelist.
Nina.
Oh yes.
Nina.
Oh yes.
Enti enchiasron ko enko ma omo ajebrehwe Owia TV.
Yes.
And we almost so I share other platforms, Facebook and TikTok no ye chiomo.
Yes.
Yaba. And then Proverbs 1 verse 19. Or say, such are the ways of everyone who is greedy for unjust gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. Ain't all kind from verse 1 betonobo achira normal and say yeah. Now obe we 19 no say and a year or my we Omwa any bre adie.
And o verse na production team.
Production yamin sure me so
yes.
So auntie, I'm not surprised. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof.
Yes.
Auntie
Proverbs 1:19.
Yes. Inti ene ye ka bibia for greed ho.
Okay.
Dodo na money hunu wo hwehwe mu a ye hye kire ye greed. Senka asasi so obia manani aso kakra owo ne ade a no nkanse se obia ho kire no. But wo benya oba akofo no fum left and right of yes na wie ye no. Saa no ma no eje ne nkwa. Ebedru mire bi kra na wo ni asomdue. Aduane a wo panye no na wo bedi. Ka wo pe ka kra wo to a ebeka wo fie wo yade no mu ho because baby a ye do akɔhye no wontumi ntwika ensi ye nyina ye nya ahwe yie mo wani nso kakra bi na ye adwumaden mo wani mbre obi na nkakra wodi ewo mu nyankopɔn ema won sanka
amen. Abza for evangelist Richard Kwame na pra ena yete no enken mame Emma Dani susu akwa abai Dani. This is my first time.
Yeah,
good
first
afternoon. If you boko.
Nyame adom bibia kama pa. First time eba ha studio very nice. Very nice. And I think say
but who encounter ne da won. Over kai 2024. Video be a trend day abrantie bi no say. Abana ye koto.
Evangelist.
MPP for beto omo de no the 7.
Evangelist.
The order number 8 and you beto ne de 8.
Evangelist. Evangelist.
Trending.
Evangelist. Wait, so Sabre no dey say ye twom.
Sabre no na nkamra ye adwuma te say na nka wo say ye pe baby man koje na home ka.
Evangelist unia no koje na home.
Misleading the general public with elections no.
Oba say bebre na hu ne say na ntesa.
Enye bebre amanfo je ni di you.
Omo je na say ni
surprise you, yes. To surprise you, nka ye nya be 70%.
Come nya say
70%.
in Ashanti region.
The whole Ghana.
That's right. Mate. Dani,
Yaw Boamah.
MPP mu boko.
nyame adom bibia boko hwe mame ncha me hene na adu men sansare na namukom hene oni na namu atrankonyo wa mukom nyina me che obibia me wan ma cha lawyer Kofi Obri eboa subi mra hye badwani o chitai papa o de ma subi constituency na ma subi adwo na hwe elections ye ko ya me bi atwam nanka ye beto aba ne ye pe hot zones na nanka subi kan wo ne subi adwo kama ni nyina ye chitai papa lawyer Kofi Obri eboa subi mra hye badwani dia man the executive committee chairman Michael Edu said no na mjidi say ye bekoso ne kama ma other constituency sua na ama party no mu adwo na party no mojo said ye adu ya no a yebitima dia dance pa afa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia the incoming president nyame adoma 7th of January 2029 mjidi ye se yankopon de abotire ni bebo no na wo mna bedi man yanim na edi a eye ye nsisi a pa no enam se ye choose democracy na ye se etena ho the next 2.5 years no na edino every year so because papa no hunu mu wadwempa wo do na amamudie enam say why vice president for 8 years no gidi say amanfo hunu nsa no adwuma ene wo bisa say one vice president of Ghana ahwe bibiri na akra besa ka say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia enam say ebra no vice president no nsa no adwuma ne na chitai power de ma na nado danko akufado no ene amanfo say bebia yedui vice president nya yie ko ena nya representing the president nko na mumu de adwene bi ba na beboa wo man panyine ya ma enwuma ye din nti bebia obia no me de na ase be ma no na me de me nkotu free bible mu na ya futu aka me de ma emrante mutie ne mabawa mutie se adwumaden nkum nipa adwumaden nkum nipa you should say reverend bitime nya quotation me bible mu de aboye yemabunu no yemmo mu ntia se there's no easy way to make good money and clean money into omo a ebia omo amadwen se chacha kwan so ne nubone ton kwan so ne kwan bone so mbefa so de nyesika de ka chomo ne se sika no enya de a na eta agina omo mfa kwan pa emfa nyesika no munye kwan pa nyesika ebebo omo ankasa abrabom na daachi ebe kama mo because sika wonya ne sika kwan pa so no eta ache wo nsem na ema unya ebuo eni Nyankopon eni mu nhira enti omo mpa adwuma munya adwuma dene. Whilst we are encouraging them to do that hard work, hard work, but they should think outside the box, create solution for existing problems. No more from Manyeska.
May I say we so a Daniel Teiko and Montie Nonkano, or a part of the NPP communication team. War Asante Bantamasi, Mame Emma a Mr. Champons also Aquaba, Mr. Abraham Champons for you to say. Jatabanya emergency kakrebi nti he couldn't make it a year awie nti Mr. Abraham Champon the Yellow Army Commander oko UP party ni mu a wo student groups ne student groupings no omo from Yellow Army and Oba Ashanti Regional one a commander odano United Party so omo di frafranto movement for change sa nene
United Party na just Ghana first.
United Party
Ghana first.
UP
Party papa.
That's right.
Sakaba ko kan say Ghana will rise again.
UP
Ghana will rise again.
Hey. When you bro Abraham
And why do
mo party no sir
oh
mine so attractive
chairman amwa Joseph amwa na daromanti
Mr. Amwa anopai no wa ha baby a woti ya hwa na no te
anse baby a beko bia no ya na the number no to be antin for free registration so koso oba patase a on original office
sir
oh say ya sha say you bia
but your page mic ne koso ro kaka ma me
it is no United Party dey mo ya
it is so attractive my man for trip to my offices e wo patase be register sa
here say wa free my direction no
wow
ya na register kama
UP
tertiary institutions so mo ya de ho
nkola no omo abandon MPP ni NDC
oh that be so man who say 32 years no ba adada na anti no omo pese omunya a new face now no super big dem no boy dwuma kama mo na man who say new development be ba ni nyina free yura alankwadwo chamaten ni nimdia friend GTP no great transformational plan no on say yura John Dramani Mahama bae no of friend no ochi no hwemu no say nimdia ni bi ye den ebo mo say we propose for 5 years no and
yes
delegate a cancellation of delegate system no
yes.
And nyina GTP no mo
oh yes no mo GTP ade ni
no GTP no mo
ena mo fan kokko to mo teno ma Professor Frimpong Boateng nya hota maklo na de ko ya
say ni chance ni nyamfa abanwa na nyede MI na yenua na enim se ohunim dia yede ma no ho se o nyansa kakra ewom ndi nyansa na ewom dia o se o yusu dia bebo o man no on say bana ye se bana ye ba for o man no ye ma for individualism bia ndi ahwemu a hu se za delegate system na moa so ho ti se nyame adom John Dramani Mahama ade akwama sese no enche beje tum na de ya adwuma because emwa ma democracy no intimi nyini ye
mate me da se abusan for we Mr. Abraham Champon ene yete ne nka no we teacher ni pa ya o kira de one of the most populated senior high school in Ghana and ameboa it is the most populated senior high school in Ghana a no kira de eno nkire bibia so se o kire brofo etoti we wa be papa and I'm telling you evangelist ma menye mu take me mamu 5 minutes. This is a growing concern of the general public and it is not part of our discussion but ma menye mu thought evangelist petrol buo for the past a week like virtually every day or 2 days or 3 days via who changes. What is happening?
What is happening there? What is happening?
Yes, because Obia you worried say the inflation is okay. Dollar no yes. Too abysmal, sir. Absolutely. Yes, you who say 1 or 2 pesos but it shouldn't trigger this. Into be able to say what is happening. And America ni Iran a day for some time. You who say also so no. I a bit cool kakra. And you asking what is happening? Now the idea somewhere.
You better see. Minua or Kasama MPP. True for a fire Jumaden Hone Bible quotations near the only also on Bible. Proverbs 10 verse 4 say lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. Proverbs 12 verse 11 those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies they have no sense. Of course will be brave. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10 whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might. And it's at the end until you might farm go home some no ye of a penny Donald Trump oni Israel ni Iran adia omo ye no Strait of Hormuz ye beka ho asem 20% of the Wells Oil efa eho
about 200 million and now 2 million gallons for that place world market every day.
And then Ghana sounds so GB free Europe near the name say Russia and so one of the oil producing countries na bear 1 week in America cranny a brebia med drive afa fuel station me share board and also a pigeon mo call 13 point something about 14 point something baby or craft 15 point something diesel and so echo yakopim 17 I think Endra near there. It's a worrying situation. Especially Ghana for Eddie or Minor Shay and Sano. The Ghana ni pay say Obenya fuel atonuanyano the airful. Ye to me I manage exchange rate. I'm a dollar and around 11.5, 11.4. A buyer po bedru 9.9. Na wosha emre bi na ye buy ye no $1 say ye 1 CD and 10 CDs ni ade na ene liter bo no ye pe afi edru ba bi a liter no apagya no mo chen dollar no we okọ 15 point something dollar no we 11 and the fact is Trump on Iran Eddie Nkomo Omunya Memorandum of Understanding MOU say ombe ceasefire. Who say the moment just a minute or a second say omo say ceasefire no na prices no adrop ya te say bomb no ba ko mienu atope na apagya no mu
there's even a comment crowd from any of them
especially Trump. Trump beka biya no affected the price no. Inti ya magana for aso ate say sania emre bi in the middle of the year. A peja ya abanka say yen suspended some of the taxes no. Ma ye bonus and drop ye. Kopim say world market ne buy about 72. Ena sound so edigu so. Nyansun sound so Ghana for subebre. Ene etumi apagya no mu endra ekobro $100 no eko 112 ni ade ni akire omo asa kasa say some few hours ago about 82 ene ya enti even before that na president I instructed NPA say omo yi 2 cedis every diesel and I know say and then about 82 ne around 80 no it will take some few days and sana enyansusan so but that 2 CD ne there I'm sure say from tomorrow it should reflect on stations near there ne yansan so hwa obi a obetumi afraid Donald Trump no watu no fo no ontu no fo nka se onjai de oye no Omani yehia stability yehia ya sumvie Ghana omampanyini eye nhihye pa but ne sa kakabin sem no enya nsusanso owo adwuma pa President John Dramani Mahama eye no so President Mahama krampo even Sunday okwa sorry any some subsequent Sundays okwa sorry bia na onya microphone na o say ye bompa ne yansanso any Trump nkasa se onjai nya de eboa ono de watwe fangu ni bebre e de akogu wa ne ho nkire no and one good news in September oil refinery asanso aba on streamer say yan hihye say every day going forward no about 100,000 barrels or munya ho adwuma and also yan hihye ya ekọ edana kwam Sandra who follow ya the energy minister or say Andra oko Sira President John Dramani Mahama wofie na Bank of Ghana governor and finance minister wo ho na some of their purchases any sika omutua no omutua ni in dollars president bisa omo say omuntumi nya hu bibia na omo deposit in cedis say be yi pressure every dollar no so because crude fango aye krade ba no any ade no ye the dollars na ye the pressure and so eba dollar no so no mo say a good idea Bank of Ghana so yen nhihye say san hyehyɛ no ɔmo bɛsesɛ na ɔmo deposit ɔmo bɛyɛ in cedis na pressure ɔwɔ dollar no so no aba fam ma Ghana foɔ ɛho akɔ so aheha ɔmo nti a driver foɔ ne adeɛ last week mpo de ɔmo ka sɛ ɔmo
there was a threat from GPR to you say almost
those
30%.
Yes, heavy trucks ne adeɛ ɔmo use engines akɛseɛ no ɔmo use diesel na diesel bo kɔ soro a ɛha ɔmo nti aban hyehyɛ bi ɔbɛyɛ ma Ghana foɔ ho aheha ɔmo ɔbɛyɛ yɛdeɛ yɛnya hantan ɛmɛka sɛ ɔmo mfa ɔmo asɛm nkɔdo adwuma na ɔmo de ama yɛ ba ɛsɛ yɛbɛsom ɔmo nti ni yɛbɛyɛ ma ɔmo ho aheha ɔmo bia yɛbɛyɛ
for the evangelist Richard Kwame Napra were part of the NDC communication team and yet in Kano. I mean, called Danny Honum. Danny, petrol, any diesel prices, the rate at which are echo for you. I say, what is happening?
Mr. Boamah.
Danny.
Me evangelist, Viviani was a Bible, Proverbs 12:22. I said, the Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. NDC4. Someone more kind of opposition, and in someone net ACC. Somebody humble enough, no more pagana for Chawa, Kepe Pach, they said. I remember time I not Russian Ukraine war no war at high peak, time of COVID by. Now, shit, do we are we are seeing in our toba. Na yentui obian kwa adwuma ne yetuaka na nwoma to 2 year wa kwa mu na de hwe NDC for atwe abo so pa se ne evangelist betna ha no timinya kokuduro yusu Donald Trump nsensem a ebe mo because energy minister kuro ya ginapo ona mo ginapo na ka kire say Ghana a net exporter of crude and therefore if crude no kosoro we are going to benefit. What I said, there's a video to that. I can even play you. Also, we are net exporter of crude, and therefore, when the crude prices go up, we are going to benefit. And then what some complaining cry. And yes, say bonny because and then exchange rates no, exchange rates no the thing. Now, inflation. A year day. And you fool and percent some no. It's because the NDC the tax are who draw for country council. Danny then in parliament so there no more their first stable call and I'm some more super majority they want to do whatever they want and no one comes with much in your mama na your bar in the almost pen and the parliament or no munti and the parliament o kona e be moment make say who pie no your bar because you mo ka parliament one mo na ye adwuma in the entro do a o mo twa ni opposition benefit here from the same entro no and who can be no man so many. Sa 10 years mo benefit from and no kuta to me and no can be no matter how many. But the whole thing is omo admit say when they were in position omo benefiting from a 10 year in throw and a man no manya to me no the to me no manya no say na nyuma ba omo so a they to apologize to the people of this country say e bra no more position some be bra mo kan ye no na ya throw if you are humble enough okay o mapanyini John Ajukunkufo e bra no position on be di aban ni da no o nsem bi o kan obefura benya no ka kire Ghana fo nyina say time na me wo akire no na me would think differently and now that I'm in government I see things differently or admit and the people of Ghana forgave him and therefore and ye bom ampanyin dada o motwemu a wontimi nyi o ampanyin kufo edin frim sa na ye pese yeru John mama admit say he is a complete and direct beneficiary of lies and insults and ne fu na ekosoro no and no amusi Russia Ukraine war no ye man panyin na okasa no aba so omena chewa kwakotum no enne onu a okakire say aden na bomb na yeto Russia Ukraine bi ato Ghana na ede na etra Togo etra Cote d'Ivoire etra mama nyina na Ghana na beto ya na sampo atwa ne ani sasem no ye kire Ghana fo no enne ntansa na ye de bo no ye ka kire ne say enne Strait of Hormuz no bomb no moto Iran e bi nto Ghana o e bi nto ha ene e bi bia no me first straight ho because ye omu ka kire say net exporter of crude and therefore say nyuma kosra ezem ke tetem da nyam kopase enne Ghana for ne me say do nwumra ko gina between amoko runabout ene afko ntade ko hwe emrewafo ne kokrafo ene mrante omo nante frɛ dumba because enne fu na akosro na ma trotofo no they are in their own world short no mo fasi amoko runabout no fasi an ogaja nse ansa no akotek ansa no zo ko duma na any other place it is ohwe na zo ko dum no anyi ska nante ene NDC4 boy soja obian ko soja obian nante frɛ dumbedu an ogaja nse na afko ntansa no afa ka to aso This is a trimodia baya and never by ne omunya a bottom for currency munti and economics ben say and the food cost ra or man penny to me in the pecatre almost say omunti for 2 cities. And you don't know what is about 2 cities. Now then I would certificate of agency but on the last day of sitting. Now the tax be go crude fuel so now no pecatre say you to 2 cities. You to work hifa. This is no economics. This is no proper way of managing our economy. It's an no mutual. And then Nabafie, Ebaben no more about to Tomo. Missy NDC are buying on, NDC are buying, and no man no more can opposition in a free home, Omujan from Jene, Muta for no costrono. No, maybe say NDC drivers no, Ombajina social media no more for petrol, a goon son, and no more he. On first petrol goons have your mere, some mere mema. And then here a boat drivers a car owners and then you won't be that. You won't be that. It's a man penny when I'm choose democracy, we have no choice. It's either Oba resign as president and as a Betayama 2028 also Nyako to Aba.
Oba resigns.
Oh, now you see that say I join some who resign Ghana for Betiase. Hey, your man penny was resign Ghana, the people of this country will accept. And there are 2 ways I bet to get rid of this incompetent president. Either Oba resign as president and I say, I bet Samusa, Nyasre Nyame. Say on fire and go through 2028 because Oman penny never will go for him. Say. LBCs no license buying companies in managers in your journey from crashing and the cashew or promising the people of this country say or bar cashew or idea or barbecue cashew authority nobody and I call to the Bono enclave and see the Bono economy. Need to buy because and 800 the people are still not buying in their form to cashew Ghana and then corner scraps for more future yeah go and ask them say the scraps no bona day a bona form. And then every sector of our economy, everything is bad. In Soto now fire and from a boy, a just go for a came boss there, baby, no more pay. Won't it be a phone or attack you? And we are asking the people of this country, said, and try to do a mutual opposition. And no mobile more than you know, 24-hour economy now than a 24-hour market. And no market in the quiet. Because say, Kajetiane see one and a gated. Market in the Santa region big. On bottom chase the 24 economy market no. E be yadwuma. Omo operate kweti market at 24 hour as a test case near Nigeria. This country we are so unlucky to have His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as our president now. But say democracy in here so we can only wait. We can only wait. Now you can remember country me MPP for so te party for mumfa bonenche. Party for bibie ni no so mdende ni say mumma yenkan ye hummum. Ye kan hummum ye ho ba ya kono ni etime dance pa ni etime to this incompetent NDC president John Dramani Mahama. Ah what ye so ye nei ye hunu bibia ye fa emre buru nyina to ba ha atro agodo mu twa kire nyina ye hunu ye fa. Na ne petrol mu say a net exporter of crude. And I must say Strait of Hormuz e dey na Donald Trump aye. What ye ma atutra for any nuclear weapon. I bet ma threaten the world peace and I say we are seeing now. It's simple. It's simple. What Donald Trump is doing, it has no effect on Ghana. Ye man penny John Dramani Mahama kind. Said ye see what amama so no any effect be our Ghana mind so. No din say pa na ye catch ro say tell no efu any ba 9 ni 10 no. Na she pa na MPP aban ayegu akwan mu a na afa na fruits ne ba na fofia nto ata. And I'm be this one for so. And then we do baby or mobile share panel. And now to force the pepe, and the good system. Won't you be a car or the tax I would go for so. So I tax no, and I'm in the full price in the cost.
Benassi, I was for your friend Daniel Taiko and yet in come call Abraham a champo honomo. Abraham, Petro boy. So be doing to be. The last time I was to be now, say.
Oh, we back to be.
Nay, say. What is happening? Like
1955.
Yeah, I'm told to say diesel about 19 cities. And now petrol about 15 cities or so. And yes. But weekend, you know, now you bear say, now baby one month for 13 cities. Baby, yes. From Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the basic and I say, I done it, and people are saying, they BBS na and nim.
Okay.
We Star Oil for prices or my post to know. And so Star Oil for Yes.
say
We asat this afternoon.
when you bind the
Star Oil for a post 2 say by a 2 o'clock on be change your more prices no. And this is the latest on the ama in Tibia. Oko Star Oil filling station. And yes, be a advert the more. But for purposes of education. So petrol motor no 14 cedis 53 pesos, diesel 16 cedis 92%. It means to say 2 cedis not taking effect no.
Yeah.
2 cedis no at take effect and
around I bind the end the take effect na private one I take effect now.
About the end e be no man take it but there be obio o change but on post yes okay, when they post it e be na o be na so be gina go filling station be a on twa o board no ye hu awie yi omo yi etese Abraham Montie
okay that's Libya dentia ya na young politicians say the fuel na petrol ni politics ya na mempen no because prices no
a confirmation of president asemo they to get say wa order a reduction 2 cedis reduction in diesel prices effective 4 August echna inti enye na even ebia Star Oil for a more proactive or a private businessman inti ebia he wants to cash in and ni pay betu America akọ akotofu de every honum no yes a benefit no
the names ade ba ko a any kwan say ye de for issues no be politics ba ko no
we the statement every presidency by na that screen so yes
the any who kwan say ye de politics ba ko no because ye nia nim say sa we no fuel no external force and the control ye de beka ho ye kakra bi but we na ye politicians just to score political points in tea. You could jina honuma near ka abana no was on any the to say we buy a bay say on the Bible that can say when you some bejina so there a boo for no one to the bejina so there a dear boob him. So and this is no I remember also a more canina no and Tafum uni say last year you got Russia Ukraine war. Ya to bongo ba po a na je say economy na say
interfo bi no MPP ni NDC
say interfo bi say get gara for the so we interfo
okay
the gara for what I say ana uja evangelist so go for Iran the say dey e be boom and we reply no so say e no say see dey nya effect e wo economy so but on say say no more Kenya media me dey fa ba bi fufuro the ahochre enye transportation ko na de ahochre ba se ka scan bo na be yedin ko ya duane ya yedi de ahochre de ebeba so che se aduane no car na be kwa akofa ba eni se ya to petrol no mu a nipa no obedru ho no mu a oba obeka se ese ya to petrol mu enti first so oju 4 cedis a oba ba ju 6 cedis na 10 cedis na meboa enti se bia me fan se ye bode no de ba odi bedru kro mu a first no so the J10 cedi a ode ba no ode ba ji 20 cedis because ya to petrol mu ka sika no so bo ayeden say si akura yen to petrol mu no yen to petrol ba ka say last week or so na GPRT for no person o mo yeden o mo increase transport fare no by 30%. What happened is here negotiation the course wa eno kura na yenya ho kumasi bre bia ana sisi a wensu asan be aba be bomi na yenya nto ka sika mu kura na hwe de sisi wo yen patamu a so hwe short wa koso say bia last mijina santase Abrepo Junction faka dia ko santase runabout sa na ade asan am ade bia sa by 7 GPRT station hono ma o say o moji 7 cedi o ka chem say obeje me 10 cedis adendia because ade asan na buja say na mo amoye station kura mu lodu kura na moji na trotro for no so de enkasa ujina swam runabout e de ba Abrepo Junction mo timeji 5 cedis 3 cedis e de vendia versus na nyeze na 2 cedis wo bibini hu se ni nua ho akire na eho no na wo boss wa de emia ne ndi we nyina ye niam a eni kwan se ye politicize no so ho e o man na ye ezi arum se ye politicize na mana kwekudu se ye drivers form ye NDC for ho ene ho drivers form so ye MPP for ho na mesina man ka se no ka se o ti se abana dane penso no ye hu drivers e ka se ka ska bo no ana petrol boy ni no mugu ho nsane ade bonu ya ne ade so ya ba the politics na kwa kwurubra sa no ma we yira mu enkesi den no ma yetimi driver form ye NDC for yetimi driver form ye MPP for on se de we se de ndi won se saa no ma we nyina na de eba ehemfo so na de ba ye politicians ene e kwese omo sa kuti panama na nyina de eba nke ba yi na ke kugina simpie so ene emu hu se oil no ebo no kosoro a enye yen Ghana fo anye mi amba ayi mahama mete so na nyam na ma no kosoro eye nkofo no omo ye den eye external forces eye ntubu ha omo na ditime na eba ha ye de kakra bi na ye de ka ho
ye tubu ha
so ye tubu ha etimi refine
no yes say tomorrow refinery has started this weekend we saw it
in the other yesu
omo ye but enye enough
thank you yesu
enye enough ye de na ye too no enye enough too say about 100,000 or something no
endru ba bia enu mu de na nyepe nti ese ma ye hu timamfo no hu sese ene na ya na ma ye ho kire se o
me ye pe but the dodo no for the consumption of the country no and ye be here external hands so but the main so many eyi adwene ye sese atomo a se ye so ye de ne ye ton nti ye so ye de ne ye benefit me bo a nti se atomo a ye so ye de no eyi mfaso na ye nya to so no mfa to so na ya the ordinary Ghanaian
abambe na ye bold
na ni
kaka 33 years ago abambe that by bold years a day in day out emre ko na nim no fuel price no e mafe mu e kosa I remember say abambe person me to sa gallon me to be 10 cedis
1 gallon
yes but to be sada e ma to me ba do 19 cedis and that saying so entiano no enya dia e ba fam
and a liter crown and nam 14 cedis
so, just a liter
16 cedis
14 cedis so enti eni kwa say we ni politicize no because ya dia ye chichire o man no so enti ya dia eni kwa say ye dia amanyosem ama ni timi kwa kukudu ya driver for so ama say no ye bakura na say ye be cheche mu ana no na san kwa koye ade foforo na ye san e make whole lot of references nti ye ko yanim no ye hunu kwan a ye fa so a ye gina simpie so a ye ne timamufo no be fa so a ye akasa na nkonko ye say de make no social media never forget and not na what be here a reference say obi pens no utimi gina ka say ye to bomb Russia na kwa tenten e calculate meters ni nyina kilometers ni nyina o e de kire Ghana for mo nti esi den na ha na yete no sa bomb no timi affect me ni yeye na so wono so te hono na so wono so to na se timi affect economy ni man yeye dia e no de otimi gina o e be gajire Ghana for service na mo Russia reclaim war no na ama o manu ma den
mate
nti yensam so ne yenam bi abem na no aso na yenam so be den ebebu yefo
mate me da se obusan for we Mr. Ibrahim Chapo na yete ne nka no ma me eni dwa kakra bi mra sisi na yemedi enkomo mebu say evangelist said na tamaklo case no amanfo say isn't it a bad precedent for Ghana's democracy? It say it is good ebedi hu nkomo and high court order say Dennis Miracles Abuaje ne 5 bank account omum freeze ni nyina and ejapade be phobia e woni dim so no aban fa nensa ento so ebedi sa nkomo nsisi a but mame enkamfo school we emao J1 International School J1 International School observe and no any school a me kamfo e de amawo se ne ope baby e do ba na ko ami atete akwada na nyamisuru kwan so ya tete akwada na ye e de amawa e J1 International School na me kamfo e de amawo eno ni school a se obia e de na bofra eko ama ya tete akwada na e de amawo mo qualified and experienced teachers ya omo de nyamisuru ewura akwala ne mu na omo abotra wo experience say wo mo hwe nkwala ne ye kura chen wo ba tan no a wo se owo akwada no ze wo school bi won ma do ba ne duru won ma okra wo gina nche na hwe se the teachers ne si ya akwada no a na wo parent no konkra do so obesa dane akwala bi wa tena school ama so ya kire wade if so mo hwe nkwala ne ye pa from crutch say omo bi admission nim omo bi admission nim nse eze nkwala na bafie ejo mo ba be school afi na promotion over class 1 or be class 2 or class 2 or be class 3 or class 4 or be class 5 no me ade parent no sa bregwe na uhia se ode ne ko school papa teachers no be kira kwala na de ye you say catch them young and they shall forever be yours. So the admission no is in progress from crèche, kindergarten, primary, nursery yeje nkwadano na obasoso a yes also was spacious classrooms so for ye man kwala na nkyere so bebrebe ye fa kakra bi se be ya teacher ni na wo gina nkwala na nim no a o kyere nkwala na de no ne nsa be so nkwala ni nyina so na watimi monitor omo so well na wahwe se ne akwala bi a esi catch up with adesua no ye nkoja omo ngu classroom ho no mo yo na akoba se teacher ni na kyera de a ba ko page so yes ozi do you understand yes what you say ozi no say na fi na no akwa ya de fufuru bi we have spacious classrooms for akwala no teacher ni na kyerɛ na de a ne nsa eso bia so ohu akwala bia ne modern mo unse akwala ni bi wono ma bi slow learners ebi so very fast and is only fast for na chia one hwe na slow for no ate aka change teacher ni no de akwala na ba no onimu bia ne output ede ne modern mo and yes so a combination of a Ghana Education Service curriculum and the British curriculum into we no a hybrid so the British curriculum and a GES curriculum and a yakabumwa ye de echere enkwalana ede into a hybrid mwa so and ye de echere enkwalana de and yes so a fully equipped a computer a lab akwala no che say they also the computer ye bia no and from nge no eba no ano so ya de ahye mu e de ahye na se a enko ya de foforo emma no so na okonenim and esa so ewo a peaceful and serene learning environment ya ope baby a wo de akwala ne konye choka benjo de bia ho din nti akwala ne tena se wo sua de a at every time bia no so bibia ni hono a e distracting no bibia ni hono a e disturbing no bibia ni hono a e na dwene e di free addition so and esa so e wo CCTV cameras a monitor classrooms odomo ene eye school environment nyina e bi akwala ni pie anase bi omu di agro CCTV cameras no e wo school hono campus nyina ena yesa so e wo a 24-hour monitoring team a omote ho nti akwala no baby a offer bia baby a ore bia no obi ete ho a on monitor ntimi nkoba se bibi akwakoto abofra no wabra school no enhu ena yesa so e wo reliable e school bus ya ye school bus no kra de nka ho asem efe kwala ni tim ye de omo be school se ya fe obefa akwala ni frifie na wasaso e de no abrew e wo fie nti obefa akwala no a ode na ba school no oponso so a wasafa akwala no e de wade abrew e wo fie fe ene yesa so e wo extracurricular activities say bia akwala no nzen kwala ni bi won ma ya na o ma ni gye ma pie ho obi won ma ni gye musical instruments say bia keyboard no ene guitar ni ade opeso osua ba ye be kire no drums ya ye bobo ni ade omo ekire nkwala no eba no eye drama nom ene ne ma hudo pia sa ne ma ni na ye allow nkwala no emomo engage in sa ne ma no eno so e building nkwala no ye pa emomo ekọ omonim ene sa so a modern boarding facilities e wo honom e de ema nkwala no from Monday to Friday nti bia uyo bia wo ye adwuma so hu nti obepese weekdays ne de wo de akwala ne bebreen ne ne akwala na tena ne bia weekend na wo fie no oba befo ade de wakwa ede na kwa any problem kra ye wo excellent boarding facilities ya bed nom ene mattress ne sene yes ya arrange no ho no no kama te se de akwada no e wo fie ebi kra mpa na akwala ne ba beda so kra no ne fie kra ne ebi ni ho no mo sa we eye Jejuan International School ahwasem ene ye ken ebi ameka obu se school no wo he abusiafo mo ofuase kokoben close to Dominacy police barrier no abusiafo omo ebene pa meken ebi a wo be pa admission e de ama oba no a ya frɛ telephone number 0277 453022 0277 453022 and a 0553 182201 0553 182201 Jejuan International School. As I say ho and obia edine ba ene na bofra no eko say admission in kwadia o de offer mo a o say Yaw Boamah na ka say ya frɛ o mo mema discount to the family ege discount what I say offer mo a o say Owia TV for no and na wo hwe na eja omo ese admission ma akwala no o mema discount kama ɛde ama abusafo sɛ ɔman mackerel ne yɛde yɛ aduane sesei wa woyɛ aduane or restaurant or hotel bi or choba bia o pese aduane no wo so afiri gya so ɛne sɛ kyɛ sɛ answer from ɛsa de ama wa ɛyɛ ɔma mackerel na make for de ama wo ɛna o yɛ aduane wo fie weekend ya busua yɛ tretre fie yɛ aduane ma busuafo no di yɛ no o gye to mu sɛ ɔma mackerel a wo de yɛ aduane no ɛsɛ sɛ aduane ni taste kra nti wo yɛ nkwan a tugum wo yɛ stew a tugum wo yɛ jollof a tugum wo yɛ nkatenkwan tugum wo yɛ abenkwan tugum na bɛsɛ sɛ aduane ne taste kra mo am supermarket nom any provision shops ahodo no abusanfo Oman mackerel the mackerel of the moment say we aduane kra na wan fa bi angumu ahwe a bosifo hia wa ebechiw what I say enti for Oman mackerel ye aduane no na ensese aduane ne taste kra emfa emma medical kase afiefiem caterers nom chobas nom restaurants nom mo amwo eye hotels caterers amoye aduane for man mackerel enye aduane no ne besesa aduane ni taste crowd ya mam wo pebie to aton a for telephone number ICC a 0242726379 0242726379 and 0551205063 or man mackerel no and as I say obia ede eye ne aduane sese me emra na yento discussion so mamenko evangelist on evangelist said Natamaklo Casey, among for say it is a bad precedent for our democracy. And Dennis Miracles Abuaje, ne bank account, ne properties has been freezed by the High Court. Mame Entio.
Yo, medasi mame fa inchi asronko Emma ye me wo fa se a owo MPP minim se enche bi obejoin ye wo NDC mo ye Kobi Edu. Dodo na friend Kobi China or say Minchia one yenu anuma wa ha.
Oh, okay.
When your appointment infante for say Jojo Boa bi Jojo Boa Ketu bi I was so ame ya yeno financial secretary.
Oh, Kobi.
Yeah, Kobi. MPP for a war so ame nyina mu hia sika. Mon frère Kobi China.
And I was saying Chobeba and Disimu.
Oh, Abeba.
Okay.
Because MPP will be in opposition for a very long time. Me put there.
It is what man this your bebre.
Me wo the conclusion say MPP are good, but easy in krata mu say they are a registered political party just as APC, CPP near there.
Evangelism man for say NDC more cross sa I more cross situation we move be down.
You see. So obo brapa ewa aban mu na Ghana for after 8 years almost say ko na kwaje wa home ekire ye hia wa ya san frɛ wa eno no e different from aban a waba ono de ninjuma bone na de ne ko a ene ye ka bi hu asem Kenoforiata must come I was all about mine no Kenoforiata alone is a blot on the conscience of the MPP.
Among for said yes said na case yakwakoye.
On say emrebi make us say nature will deal with the MPP. Nature will deal with the MPP and nature is dealing with the MPP. Say be fair to them. I know nature is dealing with the MPP. Now yanko said in Tamaklo. Yeah. Ya kan won sem sa but ye nuanom MPP for mpese said na asem no ebekwa akoda the more omoma ye kan ho asem the more na ye expose MPP the hypocrisy their laziness when it comes to emrano you see yem bisa ye ho se ni omosi said na ye nyina court buaye odi fo wabra okoye kosere kwan abra asamno asamno koso wo court se opese okohwe no yade okoye wa amba emra kwan so omo ebedi adanse no court efre omo se omo hwehwe ne mra abra ekoba se omo nso se omo ntumi nyane man na ewo se efa mra kwan so ma yede ne ba na san hwehwe no sha se ya yenhwe I like how Professor Kwakwasari, Professor Azar, Kwakwasari, I summarize the whole thing for easy reading. or say me jampu bi nama bobo yin. The trial continued. That is after Sedina Ekoyen, the High Court held that she had absconded in breach of her bail conditions. Her sureties were directed to produce her Namikayan. The trial continued in Sedina's absence. On 16th April 2024, the High Court convicted her on all counts against her and imposed several concurrent sentences. The effective prison term was 10 years. On the 9th of May, she appealed.
Yes.
What did Sedina argue on appeal? Her notice of appeal contained 9 grounds. Ground A was the broad complaint that her convictions were unreasonable and could not be supported by the evidence. Ground B to H each simply stated that the trial court had erred in convicting her of a particular category of offenses. Ground I complained that the sentence was harsh and excessive. We brofo no mekan bebre ayamra me wo madwenkyere but mekan mra no de no mo. Ne we say kan nyina ne ne tietie mu yes or right to appeal.
Yes.
Obia wo be court asem na nkwa ama wo be di for. Wo right to appeal ayamra, and she appealed within the time emra no ahihye ewo ho no. And then I heard Godfrey Dame, the Attorney General then, say, when who appeal no one take who asem. And also, Mrana say, the Okano Yano Cre. Enti, Yembisa was a nice said in our aquantum no or Hokwine. Mrana say, or Hokwine.
Yeah, he sought the permission of the court.
The Republic argued that because Sedina was a fugitive, when she filed the appeal, she should not be permitted to challenge her convictions. The court rejected the objection. It held that rather neither the Constitution nor any Ghanaian authority cited by the Republic deprived the person convicted in absentia of the right to appeal. It even though no nihan, emra bi anywhere a kyerɛ sɛ wontumi appeal. And na ye nuanom MPP for. Wonim sɛ MPP any Ashanti regional chairman. About Ashanti region, omuni regional chairman.
Yes.
Wonim so MPP. They are orphans in the region.
Yeah.
And a national crampa. Omo national chairman also acting. The always say in acting.
Yeah.
General Mosquito offered himself. Say for MPP mano. Now on manage mom. They refused.
With
this,
he said we get here offered himself so yes. For MPP mano. No managing chair or free.
Omuni national chairman. Omuni regional chairman. Now we even appeal say in the region
they have somebody acting.
Almost 2 weeks. Say Ombema na kwesi ahwe so ahwe kira mo a.
Omama Ashanti regional NDC chairman NPP party so ma MPP. Because he said the next 2 weeks on Betwaba.
Na wa hand over man.
Oh, evangelist. Enkomo we baby
asema me pese me kan say. And then omuni Ashanti regional chairman. Ni senti say omu regional chairman enya abayama ne ama yede na kotum nsawam okọ 20 years. Ya nuanom MPP for say a political persecution. Enu mpo no omo say omo appeal.
Yes.
Adenti na MPP omo appeal ama chama wuntumi. Aden se deny ni hu kwai se obey appeal. Obi a okọ appeal bi asusu se asem ni anko yi ama no.
Ne kan ko ye.
Inti ajajefo a miensa omo appeals court. Emu mienu kra na ado ne promote wo. E di ko appeals court wo. Omodi some over the years. These same judges and wuntumi asem no be ko omanim. Yet omu chirikoko omudi ne ma omu sesa di na no edi emra so akọ appeal. ɛno yɛ musuo yɛtwɛn kyɛma wontumi appeal no yɛtwɛn enti woka biribia bɔ mu a ɔpanyin ɛyɛ mmara asɛm sɛdina ɛfa mmara kwan so odwaneeɛ mempo mehu sɛ nafo buo no bra na oni ha no ne nyinaa ka ho bi yɛhwɛ some of the cases kra ka ɔyɛ sɛ ɔkɔtɔ no one nyono wantua $1 mpo sevenamu a bedi na de ɛyɛ nanado 2017 sevenamu a huye ɔkɔ for renegotiation ama kenoforiata na etua sika no enso sɛ ne appeals court say charges no were defective. It shows how lazy adwuma omo ye on said in our case. And then the attorney general, the venerable lawyer, Dr. Dominic Ayine, say obey appeal. Yes. I've listened to both sides. Ebinu Mususu say yes, there are so many defective in it. But say aban say obey appeal. On share say obenya bibi wom. And also yemra. Inti yemma mra no enkoso. Enye na adwuma. Now, yenua MPP ni
Miracles Abuaje.
Abede dwa say Yoko.
Yes.
Production emwa ne normal Yoko edit tabno atoso no. Abrantie yi. Lawyer Bernard Bedu Bediako. Wo Akwatia MP.
Yes, Akwatia MP.
Fantastic guy. Akwatia for any time me salute him. Me know me who say me support to the candidate even at the primaries when the crime better I was say a call by elections. The man is solid. Oh, to miracles for say. Baby edru no ka obetu no fuso onye din. You see, your set institutions no omo nya omo no ma kwa sani emre bi ye hu ye no. There's no government interference when it comes to the job of the Yoko ne other investigative bodies in the state. Ye beka ho asem wo dem ha. Say miracles Abuaje. Adwuma ye dem no. Share inside interministerial committee in charge of coordination at the local government.
Yes.
Sikabi afanensa 55 million cedis. Na ihwehwemu ekoso a no nim or report wo Yoko wa meka mu asem kopem say ye chin wo airport.
Yes.
Oba ye no na no abeye din kura kye bibia nsemu a Yoko krampo beka no tumi ebe rubbish be in public. Meanwhile, investigations are going on.
Into way more they silencing na.
It's not a matter of silencing him. There are two different things. He has a right to talk. Oba ye krampo no obe issue statement be near there. And then Yoko has issued an order by the court to temporarily bar any transactions involving the identified bank accounts near there. Yeah, the tabuno through the court ato ne bank accounts enum so 5. Ena ne ejapade.
Yes.
Na ejapade owo 2-bedroom house. Ewo enkramam ena osanso wo apartment bi wa Giringa no. Ye de tabuno ato so. Court e de tabuno ato so. Ena ne 7-bedroom ewo tutu akuapem. And also Yoko aje court to me ade tabuna toso. Ekoba ni say ya ne accounts no oni won kwan say okom. Ye nhwehwemu ye nkopese ye bete hanan de ni bi. Abdul Wahab obede didi. Chama untumi. Unim so ono nso ye freeze ni bibia ama.
Yes.
Poyando. Ebeka say ni momo account kura ye.
The guys are hana not in the
na didi e aye de ni ade. Na yire no mienu kro ntumi mbo omo akoma. O ze MPP de eba ni say ya na omo ade aba. Enti eyemra nhwehwemu ekoso. Sa ama ni say kura nka obi anim say abrante no we ejapade esa o. wanya ne ho tam abanye adwuma a yɛyɛ no yɛn nyinaa yɛmfa no kredie ɛnyɛ adwuma ne yɛnkɔhwɛ sɛ ɛkyena bi yɛdosodoso wa yɛnya biribi antiaw nti baabi a aduru no lawyer Bernard Bedi akɔ afutuo no atwema adwene asi so because onim nia ewom sɛ yɛbɛka kyɛw sɛ yoko ɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu afa wo na kyɛ sɛ biribi wom yɛnya botre ɛma ne nkɔ but ɛnɛ deɛ abɛdam ne sɛ abranteɛ no na accounts enum bank accounts num sika ɛwɔ mu no deɛ sɛ kutu sɛ bam ɛmbɛda adwa but court ama to me say yoko enhwe say not even one person ebe free emu akọ baabia na ne na dan bebrebe na wasisi no so the bia ma haya de ebe kire ne say we abai ne oti ne fie ne mu bia ye be nhihye ama na free mu ne nyina wɔ ne din mu ne afiri mu na yoko de krata ene ayi credo be kwa akotutum
okay
say under investigation opanyini bi na ne fie was out opposite mena na fie fie no kwan ya ye fa so si ne ntampa ne fe no oh yoko de we ato so nti tambi amekon me hu se bo ho
omode omo yi na ba bebo no
matro ne kasia pa na oma tutum nti say 7 bedroom said infonyi ne by TV so dan na share
de wo is it a kuapema na kuapema
dan no efe pa yoko de won sa to so na mienu japade na em se ba ko na o se nsuo no ko ho a na ededa ne minimum
eso mo ko no na satama mo chi na no mo eko fie ho no na we are told said there was a teche
ewura baabia nti we are say edru mra bia bibia ye wo bia no ebeye agenjande because ade a wo kra no untumi use such a man untumi eyokofo ko ni fie ohun ka say na egu fie ho ohun ye ena emu dia hin na chema untumi betumi atwi agenjande usi efie a be chen manchia agenjande emu dia hin 77 air conditions
mate
ene baby a wo na air condition wo nti bible and mejano nkane kam the bible na nka sampo
e baa
na say me de ko baby a bible mienu na gu me kan
no say nka ofa ba ko ba nki akenka
emu asem no ni nyina ye no kro
oh yes the bible mo asem
ye nya abotre onya tumi a fa ho brase obuo ne ani di enti miracles aboaje
mate evangelist
yes ebia na no edinti dabi obetumi akasa he can still keep talking but mrano ebeye na adwuma the lord they say is the lord
mate but as evangelist Richard Kwame na prana Montie ne nka no mame emra dani ho dani he said na tamaklo case yamanfo say is a bad precedent for our democracy and Dennis Miracles aboaje enkomoi mame nti o
nyame anim ni ye ma me case ba nyame anim ni me ferry pa
adentia
as a young politician na ferry because then we lose the trust of the people yin yan mo mu fi adane de nyina no omo ka se politicians de se bio ye akronfo yin kwan e fa so aye cover ye ho ne ade when issues like this come na mo ferry class or young politician because a bra will free amanoni this is a person eni ko gina court wa fa akwati kwan so ka kire court say ne ho dodo no to be so kwa abuchi ko hwe no ho yaresa na court gi ni di ye no ko e na sa adwembone ne woni tirim so wo dwane adwembone pa ne o ma me tirim so wo dwane afi o man mu no nya akwan dwane ye wo ko ye ka so mbra wa amada kopim se na ban ba ban mu na ban ba ye na afi de o mu hwe kwan am fa so a o mu ni di nkomo a nti o gi ne ho di so obeba no ba ye ne ebe enna be na otwe mienu ne ye ni bebi oda nipa ne yenim se ya convicting for 10 years ana ban mu ni bibia mu yenim so ya kronfo na eso wo de fiase na oba Ghana man mu ni ehunu prison order na minority etetem bisa omampanyini ene na fo na pa fo nyina se ehin na maami da because the duafie wo Ghana nya no ye won krofo wo yenim omo ni ye bi se ba mi o ho ana Jack, where are you? Jack, where are you? Near Canina. Yeah, my miss Tamakulu. Ya unu the Fibia. Now by ya was who quite appeal. And right, because in your home, say a GD say court lower court to be any end in here. If I call appellate court, near Cocope, sir, and you but and no more surrounding these whole issues, no. Emma, ye GD, ye work for our courts, nay, ye politicians near the end, and I suspect. Because a blama me ba minority take mammy ya the knee banny about Bejano because now by Abba and did a very wide yatum so because what you court to the court necessary. Court on the MPP Bemune or so court none or see a court your judges needy some babu attention in India Tat and Teleno no Mubu MPP Abremo Tat and Teleno Bunanisa Bem. It's the dear dinner not Tamana MPP Bemu no my we are talking about a court no. A year defense I would ever call. And a Bama court no one thing. And we are asking Attorney General no and was what quite appeal, yes, man quite appeal, yeah. That crocodile the John was warning. Yes, man quite appeal, yeah, dear say yes, yes, the kind of defense I would call for the state. And a man court no, Ejina Sujama, ameno. So call with the spirited court in the name of this country, Ghana. I will say where the taxpayers money in a chauka. Now call you my papa. Court to be deal with you, my dinner away and so and make sure say 10 years that mamma will be chat. Now call a crocodile on defense. Now don't show them film because we are in the court. Now court no has no choice than to listen to your mamma said na and some no a Johnny Bijano. It is was one tears over co appear upon a show. A man who said Ghana for bia. A man who said Ghana sick a bia. He didn't oh now or quite any could see. It didn't could see.
The Attorney General the benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt. Onyai. Ghana for say yenim bibie de besia na nyesi no. Ni enim ho konhye bae. Eme kan say ade ma me ba me agya no. Ja e be ja Attorney General no am spirited defense in the name of the taxpayers money.
E dey na was Attorney General na ya wa.
Say what dey enyoma ma court ni gina so ebu ma me for no. So making sure say obi gina so no why spirited defense. Ni making sure say defense the Maya, and Virginia 10 years. Now, could you not call a John in the name of the Ghana? No one for defense, Papa Bianca, the CNBC, to money high home, and go for taxpayers' money in there or quite appeal Bia. Yes, but about
waste of time
or call more because of call more for defense, Papa Bianco. And I caught one, Sabio, and yet no cranny a fact. There's a difference between fact and true. You know, near Okoka or no. What I say, I'm be true. Oh, there be here. And some the Okokano, judge, you know, as I'm seeing no new.
Yes, no new.
No new. And in some Namumi and Mubacano. I don't know about Faho, no dear, a boy for an as of
any dancing
who clients, no, I a Ghana. Defense men are the command Ghana. Defense Papa Ben Attorney General way or the command Ghana. I don't see judge no Coco so at the Akochima Minatum. And the name yes, the yes, your yeah, no, a jam, and one or call appeals court one ma, I go to Okakoye, the money will still be a time. And the air catch on say, a better in this life, a better. Say Ube Jai will be our default, and now we're criminal cry. I'm an free than so be jelly an innocent person. A better to leave a criminal to roam the streets of the community than to jail an innocent person. And this is for no ye. Because and your end this for ye. And then go from the Mokojina Kota Hodo. A bra and no more opposition. They benefited from same Ukai and your man Penny, his excellency John Dramani Mahama. I can't say another damn cock for the day. He's just going to enjoy a perfect retirement in luxury because Gabi and Nimian. That's the word the president used. That time, now that's about war. Say Gabi, any Nimiano, Riesca, now a man penny and another Cocovado, enjoying luxury. But these are some of the words His Excellency John Dramani Mahama used. And then we could cast something little, something 10% of what His Excellency said in opposition near the court. Near the bail, I can say, what they are doing, they should be very careful. Because Sambranoa, El Coneno, Sambranoana, it's not 2 minutes than yes, Sambrana, and better now, to me, I was appointed on the gold board. evangelist waje appointment gold board on kan hunu say na busuanfo they should prepare say bia baby oda no obetima sesa
mo be che no
obi a waje appointment bia under NDC bia no na busuanfo ntunu fo say so koto boko kura na waje receipt for the state onye photocopy fanto NDC ni bia waje appointment bia no so koto bibia in the name of the state no waje photocopy kura to officer once anye photocopy waje receipt to officer onye photocopy fa koto fie because chero be hia obehia dia
obecheche omo nyina
fighting the fan die
say obi okuta appointment bia ye suspect oba power
evangelist is o gold board oni sabe je mfi mu nyina ho what you say o hwe nsema kese sabe je mfi kan ye in opposition ne o gold board as minwa evangelist wo me se bia no omo ye in the name of the state omo ji receipt to officer omo nyi photocopy ko to fi na photocopy no omo ko to fi ni ko omo fa bi nkoma omo yire mabusuafo ene omo ankasa busuafo fanto so o chana so omo de ne yira wo fi a Omehia, nobody are fighting for more freedom because the way they are trying to intimidate the people, but the national anthem enjoins us as a people to fight against oppressors, and we will not be oppressed. The New Patriotic Party will not be oppressed by this arrest, arbitrary arrest near the local court, near the year to celebrate Obisha for Bacachara. Say, maybe be before Achro. Anytime I'm about TV, so misinformation, NDC in opposition, and someone who can't. Misinformation on the Quabontre. Yeah, listen, Magana phone now. Now, is the crime has no expiry? Why is the NDC not going back to prosecute all the lies, all the falsehood that they propagated in this country? All the falsehood and the lies they propagated in this country. Why are they not going back to arrest their own? But Omunyabutre. Because in Penny says, two countries is more deal. This woman, ne, Omo de Mrana, Mama Mamrano, they are weaponizing the law. And then Mranwa, a boy in Yahubano, or more weaponize, or more than a codie, and they are fighting against the people of this country and MPP people. But Omonkai, here are now say to Abibu, and Chebia, and Okansimbi, the foot 2 year, Mimsi Atomti was a emre, Indian, and Castle. And Tinjoma or more yen and ne, Evangelist Betsanamo, no defend it, no cancer market here, any idea now, it's not. Maybe I am moving about fighting to make sure say be evangelist when you found it. And I'm paying for any more or my position you found it. Because you more you know, weaponizing the law is very dangerous. And then the teacher man Bernard Jubusa Akatum, a didn't tomb. Almost say, and I said in that case, no, almost say the prosecution was effective because they could not prove beyond all reasonable doubt. You are Bernard Jubusa Akodiano. Were they able to prove beyond all reasonable doubt? Were they able to prove beyond all reasonable doubt? Say, Chairman Berejubosa was doing Galamsey. Were they able to do that? So why is that in one case we were not able to prove beyond all reasonable doubt, and therefore the person has been acquitted and discharged? In another case, the state was not able to prove beyond all reasonable doubt that Chairman Berejubosa was doing Galamsey, but this person is serving 20 years. 20 years has been given more or less like a death sentence because if you are 50 years, you are given 20 years. When are you going to come home? And you know, the Omu Omunkai Hunu, Semre Ninka so. This gentleman almost and your mother to
Dennis Miracle
Abadi. They want to silence the next chairman, the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party, by putting him in jail. And now they think, say, or share the MPP say now you prioritize communication to the extent that even at the polling station area we have a communication officer. Now share a Branty Dennis, or share a modern bar in the past. Now share modern bar Gusu Warbo. No unity, so about a contested communication officer national no. Omujidi yese so mo chichire papa yi no mo hwe kwamba so memia no a e ya de be boa mo ama mo aye de enu ti mo ye papa ne sa but no credit say they can silence some people. But they cannot silence the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party. They think that they can silence, but the guy will not keep quiet. Unim say, this gentleman, Unim so he Oya Busan Krachi.
Oya Busan Krachi say,
Nabusia Noa, Omo Equiapim one. Oya Busan Krachi,
Equiapim latte.
Yes, a Busan sa sinano, Onia Brantia, or Tom Busan. On Abusia, on the Abusia Krachi, or Dabusan say, Obia or pass as Obia or pass as Sabrantiano, and they in charge of the land. Then post what tones as These are prime lands of a Kwapem. It is all those land no ba ku bia mpo. So nya bia 20,000 profit mpo a. Is kaketwa. And this sans asin sa na adina yes was no. This man can build more than that. This man na accounts na owo no. Obi anu o ton sase bia no. E wo commission.
Abusuan sase no.
Abusuan sase oh that be one in charge and therefore Abusuan sase no so oton na ba ku bia onya 20% as commission po a. It is answer no aye ka no. O ti bi to bia.
Evangelist Mr. Evangelist Mr.
And this voice my dream say obi anu a omugiri ye say owo awon no wetima Boamah 2028 MPP aba ba mu back no. They will be able to silence the person to the chairman who atum Denis Miracle Aboaje. They are going to attack him. There are a lot of people on my dream say omudu omu nyina e ba ko gina emranim say ba they will distract him at the people of this party. The new patriotic party who will continue to vote for some of these people. And I will tell you today, we will go and pick the form for Chairman Benedict Chubo to contest for the national chairmanship. And we are going to do the appeal because we know very well.
Untumi other prison no.
We are going to pick form.
Nominations forms about untumi other prison.
Chairman Benedict Chubo because we know the appeal will be successful. We know the appeal will be successful. But the NDC will not choose executives for us. The NDC cannot attack the people, free people in this country. Thinking say you better line one up. You know say and some beyond form. You don't mean go jina mrenim. Nya frustrate you. But the party is strong. The party is resolved. We are going to unite the base of this party and make sure say and you we will come back in 2029, 7 January. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia is going to be the next president. Now you better the money here. One of the economist. He's not an all-in-all politician. Now you man NDC you know or before Benyanwa. Yeah, you put the children near China Dumano. Near make sure say no money you know. Paracetamol money cloak no more mine. Yet the more say you know we will do the same thing they are doing to us. We will do to them. And no, I'm going to double salary or chromanum. Ye jaw woman and I'm chromanum. They want to take double salary. MPs who don't get double salary or chromanum. They were negotiations, they were behind the closed doors, talks, and then Omunya no more. No, it's very painful. So we should no more fair. I didn't know money with my yomo. Now you jaw woman nam hold more. I am not grassroots. Omunya woman as a pocket campaign for say, I didn't know jaw mom for Mundi, never the moye. And never no more ye. Na said the Rakano, Emre Ninkaso. Mate. You come.
Meda say, Baba Bia, yam one way, so searching won't to me or that prison.
Yeah, I don't pick for
who be nominations.
We'll pick form for Chairman and to boys. I coach him. Now pick form.
Does he qualify?
He qualified because as of now the party believes that he's a political prisoner and therefore we are going to appeal. Okay. We are going to appeal. He's a political prisoner and then we don't accept the judgment. We voluntarily disagree with the judgment of that court.
Mate. Mame Emra Abraham one am nene nto Abraham two issues ye nim komo yi.
Okay. Me shase no. Yeah, me the scenario kitwa bi na shase. Libya. On say una obese we panyini. Na ye wo krom. Bia nya asem a wo ho ne ye de ba. Ye ban so a wudi anya no ho nti ase na bibia ye boko. Na se asem bia si na ye de ba wanim sisi mai. Na wo hwe mu no asem na amfivamia na metena Montie na metoto ayampia na mekanse bi egu ho afia metima asan ba se me san be patcho me ahwe nsem no bi mana metima ba o
mi nim de ntia
ose uni ani wu a obetima ere aba on say Ghana ha no obia asem tuna obi odi ko yede court anagesa ya de ko na court ahwehwem na wa ntansa no bo no ya de ho asotwe yede amon na say court edin ruling aba ama yese ababawa no ne ho ni asembia nti yenya na no nyede onko ana attorney general say there be that's a good sign. Also was sign a appeal. Na the cause, the root cause dia ya discharge no. Ese bosumani me econom prensa and anyesa. Good. Na question na obisa no. I say ebetimi is it good president? Me sha say ana bad. Me sha say dey free good one. I say we know Boamah you protect the principle of innocent until proven guilty. So unja. Into we no just say the justice system no. And you can say or can na say bia. I say no say true and a fact. Unim name mum e dia ba de ne dia dance say nipa we in the fire say sika we. You need to prove beyond reasonable doubt.
Yes.
Court for no ebia mi gina baabi no ma hu say obi ditu say bi ebi masa no obi ditu abo ebia evangelist na ma hu na dia court me evidence no wa here. And sometimes young politicians no ya can nsem wa abontia mane to timamufo ni trim na afi no ya pepa kura enye de enye ye and this your court no na say court no mara nti sa na afi ya samba out na any emotions abamu ebeka say anyere amwaye na wo kina bi no bi say judges na ho no your NDC any MPP wo ana have they shown their political colors? No. Your GDA den e wo mu and nti na bibi ne ye den ye ko the nti asemu no e nice ne say won say 2024 and this charges in the ball for 10 years and I'm a boy and now yes no oba and was one tears that for 10 years no into all challenge yes sir all the coin so you hwehwe ni nsem no mo ano say investigations were done and these investigations no me ni nyina say emu nye dru na nya ade a o deserve that 10 years ne dia I was here to nchen na mbom say investigations na ye no so e ya ade a no deserve that 10 years ne dia I was say ye de ye de man always our conscience are our best judges. Say, maame no nim say, untodo say wadi o man ni sika dia. Na say ne ye nkofo bisu ka say a political influence. Na no de mu man 10 years na nye political influence. Na nei ni de ya hwehwe mu na ye see oni boni bia no onko no eno so san ba be political influence. Na kire say ne lema bitinche eka say ye judges ni nyina no ye influence wo mo no na chese me no mo nyina ba ya adwene mo
see it me influence wo ma na ye
penia ekoso yi so say na no 2024 no utimi hwe ni nsemu a charge ne say 10 years ana so won ti ase oba ya apili wo apili ye no ya boni nyina ye den atuagu afedi ye wo san ka say politics be den egum political influence be den egum na just any go say yentimamufo no enya gidie e wo ye judges ne mo ana ye court wo sa na say politicians ye demonstrate e che Ghana fo so na sa de we in the bad side e ba ye ne say wo china bi no ye ne ye wo fie no ye maame wo fie so what say politician bi gina ba bi say this is ya me nua ye kan say send ni omu ye omu hweye na wokoto makokura agede receipt na je say de betu ye tirimu say kia ne ke udi boni o wani boni o ye be harazo enye sanso na de chechire man ne nye MPP ne NDC dia o man no enye MPP ne NDC dia na we aka say na ano no wo ye mi say into watchina me so me de me ye wo say the court are there say onbe chire yen ye constitution no ya mamra no ne ye chire se wo ye se ya yen ya wo se so what ya say and the amra ne chire no ana wo se ye den ye chama untimi de ya wo di ba mu a ye kan wa se mi obi wo ho kra na me ni ma before bebra most of them nim say bia ye illegal mining entina ye chi chama untimi wo but enye sa na amra no ruling no so ba yo so it's about time I young politicians no say ye chi enkrofo a ye be kire ye be educate members no amoma hu say ye say ni nti ene ya chi nipa asemesi so what you say nti ye magana fo no ehunu say ye mo obi 100 years kura na otimi apili me ye hwehwe ni nsemu na se ko adu ahodo ye de ball no ye some investigations ni nyina wie na ehun se mu ha enya ade a sa nipa we deserve sa 20 years na 10 years na emra no sa man ho kwa say ye den e discharge no na se wo so won sa anti ase de a wo se okọ appeal na se attorney general ya wo independent body ana mo se muni jide bia woni mu na se woni jide woni mu dia na won so ba na se waka se wokọ akochi obia is it not the same story na Ghana for be say aka say politics na e room ti mesre Ghana na ye wo no enye MPP dia enye DC dia by chance ɛna obi ayɛ de enya a wo de ti wo na wa akɔ tena hom so a ɛyɛ mbra na da ho na wo interpreti wo yusu no pepepe because men nin ni sɛ judge no ɔno ho ana taking a decision sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ye discharge nipa no nti sɛ ne yɛ ka no yɛ srɛ yɛ court no de ma yɛ mfa political influence bi anya den enko ho you should leave them independently no mo nyo madwuma said you munwuma na yɛden etie ma yɛ mfa emotions enkasa wo kyena bi wo ba ye be you say na ne ekoso ne nyina na sɛ yɛ gyina simpie so na yɛ kasa ɛya ne yɛ ka ma no toti mamfo ne tim sɛ sa nipa we be yɛ ba yɛ be ni say sa nipa we yɛ ba yɛ be ni say as a result no yɛ ba na sɛ yɛ anya sa nipa ne saa ne lose interest ɛwɔ yɛ nkrofo ne den emu therefore yɛ ba dia ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ force was yɛ ma nkrofo bi ho ayɛ den akyɛ omo that shouldn't be the case so ɛwɔ sɛ hwehwɛ nkrata mu sɛ sa nipa we adeɛ sɛ no wayɛ na nya sɛ yɛ kɔte ne baabia ne akɔtena radio so especially young communicators no ne aka de ni ho kra nti at the end of the day kokoduru court wa ɛsɛ sɛ court no gyina facts ɛnyɛ true nya no kra no opɛ fact nti wonya gada no facts ni nyina wi a no hu afei na wɔde ne rulings na yɛ den aba na metwa so akɔ ewura miracle de no so na me sɛ afutuo pa de ama yempanyimfo no especially ewura John Dramani Mahama say no ɔno na ɔte abanwa no so sɛ before ayɛbɛma obi to me amana bedu ɔman nanim no either minister or whatsoever CEOs ni nyina no who declare what set no before and after and during and sana you decide to me na the amount here is the case I want say almost say
during necessary
okoso a wo ya adwuma ni nyina no yɛhwehwɛ what set no ma wayɛ
bosu mi ense bia ne ya begusa wajapade a wayɛ
yes say yetiminya investigators for mo mutimi ko hwehwɛ mu anhu sɛ saa dan wo yɛ miracle dia saa dan wo yɛ Libya dia ebra wa fura ban mu a na den na saa tam na no wa ban mu no manti mu akɔ hwehwɛ hu sɛ krate kwan bɛ na wonya sika wudi si saa dan wo na ya hwa ma na firi ho awia ma na betena fie na ɔno gina home no na bibi kakra betrega ya mo sɛ ye de yensa to we so ntimi bisa sɛ mu kokɔ hwehwɛ mu na sɛ nye ɔman ne sika sɛ nye ɔman ne sika no fa de to ya ɛde ba ade ɛna mo de bɛyɛ miracle so ɛno nti na me suggest sɛ obi ba bedi ɔman ne so a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwehwɛ ne no mu ɔmo yɛ na emu mogu so oda so no so yesan ye den yehwehwem either 2 months or 3 months or 4 months yehwehwe ne niamam o san so kwa ya san hwehwe ne asset ni nyina ansan wa den wakọ they say dey na me break and say ukoto makokura age receipt ndi say me no ya hwehwe me no mamu mi wo ha ye da so hwehwe na me kọ na yesan hwehwe wi a metimi fie na magima home a ubeti ma baba I don't sabe ubeti ma be sisi unti ma sisi e ma ne nya de enyeye e na Ghana no ayemra e ne de de yedi ya adwuma enye se we ye mi sei ntimi se ba me se be de me ni sei saa de na ya ka ma na toto ye ntima mu fotim no e wose ejai e se Ghanaians are discerning said ya na me ka no on say politicians no social media never forget social media never forget ya wo ye no ra no wo china ubet wono na ya say remind you nti won say saa o mo nsem bia no ka a few moments later na chese ni nyina yaba wow yo crofobia o mu gina simpie so ke kan sem bebre na fe a few moments later na ere asaachi wo mo nti mesre se enuanom MPP for se ye che o mu crofobia ana se bibi sa sia o se ye educate public no mo ye de mo ti ase na ye court no so dey there appeal no e wo ho se obetuma at any point in time se ankwa amawo na se wo mu se ankwa amawo pe wani nyi ho a ko na yenchechire mu nkyerɛw na yenchechire mu kyerɛw a ansa na wa babonte se de aduru de ye na hwe anyere enye ye danse ye beki kansem ye be insight unse ye bate se demonstration bi kra e ba so
yes
you see obi be ko bi but on tiase so obi be ko bi wa anyere on tiase I say we are going there based on sentimental base out of sentiment there de ko na ya kwa ye de enye na nsia miracle de ye sie first one omo che no so obeka ya ababa wa bia okogina so omunyini maame ma na omunyini papa ma na omunyini papa ma I remember say video bi samba ya was say onu kra no herself he doesn't know anything about the story. No one say what one na omo fan say yanko other na ya na egu ye woni mas.
Opeka no na eja.
What you say? One say look at this kind of expose. Enya fe. Oh, enti no say ye nwuma yi a nkasa no ma we nyina na kanya den. Enkensi. Mate. Esa na ngwase no e do so ye expose ye ho too much. Mate. Ghana no so ba bedi ade so a ukura Bible, ukura kronkron. Is about time say you snap on ngozi ana na de papa o. Mate on the note of snap on ngozi. Well, some come okay, democracy under attack demo. It is slated on Thursday. Na Saturday we are that Libya. Saturday we are 6 August 6 a.m. sharp. Saturday we are that Libya. Our negative influence our Ghana so your economy. Say office investor bill baby. Na the whole court at the ruling about. Na yeah, come demonstration like this. We say the democracy attack. Once we refer back. Unanimous. Once we refer back. Democracy is an attack. It is a mimi investor. Na me person me back Ghana. Unanimous. Na be invest in music na be ye adwuma ha. Me kura me ye hoho no mo a mo ti akura na mo nye mo court no nye den eni no. Na se me ba na se Libya me fa adwuma. Na music na obo mu ba. Na me company bua. Me court a Matthias, so we ought to be circumspect with the kind of my starting common with infant so Supreme Court ruling, and I'm called evangelist. I mean starting free evangelist. What's it? Evangelist said, or yeah, I'm the name and they are on pay. Evangelist, but Supreme Court ruling on political parties. Yes. Or much more delegate system. Yes. Ebifi say. Ebema boka in organizing more elections. Sana mo ebikura calling for the state to fund political parties. Says Amrawe year juma evangelist on the microphone year juma. Supreme Court ruling on delegate system. I am happy and I commend Papanum Professor Frimpong Boateng. I'll say MPP or say demons have taken over the MPP. Abayfo abeje MPP aboso Professor Frimpong Boateng. And the science, you don't need anybody to tell you, Professor Frimpong Boateng. And Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu. And Madam Christine Amwakuniyama. Omode Echo Court say they are going to seek interpretation. Here say Article 55 Clause 5. Juma. And Ampa Omukoyen, Supreme Court has say within 1 year, political parties, and shall see Emfa Enya Guma say internal elections, political parties, Omube Biemu, ma any member of the party for Nubeka with good standing, to me, to be. And I'm happy. Personally, I'm happy. Their arguments, they did delegate system nearby here. Any insuranso, say ye insuranso panel, any insuranso born in India. I've lived through it, and my year studies on that. Okay. About the delegate system now, it makes it easier. Say you have a handful of people to choose. And my organization easier. But over the years, near young say abeyeska abeyeska and no amount for esro and there are even cases I can cite to support say abeyeska you have all manner of people omo sika sem nyamuno emunda ho no mo ewura ye parliament na wo ha one day obi abeye president. An example in Kransa Amwating
in Kransa North.
Yes.
Honorable Eric
Amwating. Yeah. Amwating then and Amwating ye. Eba say he was a philanthropist. Yeah. I want the area more do ye
Kransa
Papa Emma a hofo no be don no ye MPP ni otumi call mo primaries we need ye MP. Yes. Enti na kwantuo ba ko America mamu
and America for chain no say or ye nuboni adwuma or ye MPP ni enti yanhwe baby o free a o tumi wura mu e call parliament o ko shemra and some of the merits here say manageable maka it reduces chaos even in MPP with this small size on say by delegate system as it is today and this year they are no associate MPP every polling station here were 9 initially they had 5 and now only 2 account by SM into no multi-penny and then it promotes internal democracy among active members. Delegates are usually active party workers who understand party structures. Decisions are made by people who are directly involved in the party work. Speed and efficiency. Emma say, "What to a banner? Oh, be or more better 10 crown, no more to no more. Wait next 2 weeks. MPP 4D, M1 12 na omwe twa Johnny twa. Na almost where omani aje any age. Na say you the omukotu ye. Constituency die. One constituency abrantie no. Okope baby tina say wa bredodo na nipa sika obi aso olusu ye. Obi aso obeto aba. Obi aso obeto. Omo jini sika on ye wa bre. That's what you see. Inti wo sha quality control near there. These are
but evangelists the cost involved in a man for reason.
That's where I'm getting to. The negative aspect of it. Money, politics, cash and carry. Call people who are cash and carry. Fridge. They also have freezer.
I think that society MPP.
You see? Money crazy in your politics and MPP they introduce here. I'm telling you, those days, NDC. Now, omo de sere and say NDC for there. Omo nchini ane matchesa. Ombeto abane eye. Na eye bibi nketenkete. But MPP for ne bie ye ni. Abrantie bi ba o say ono ni sika onya nyina o se $100 e de agu ho. Ura fi sa abrantie.
Yes.
Na edru primaries or de akọ. Mia minimo bi a menene nam. O ka kire me say ono ni konzo onye hwe wo ho. O MPP MP. O boa sika ni nyina no no de akoma delegates na mpa o wini ye onye hwe nso no enti san woma we ha adwe excludes ordinary members you see ekwan a wo bewura delegates list no mu no ye wo obi wo ho a oye polling station chairman ne yire ne ma ne wo fa asefo abusua no wo fa omo album na edin ba ko ne Samoa nipa 7 women organizer ye ne yire ni ade enti wo a wo free nchen no se wo be wura mu no den anu nti o ma baye o mu kotu we si ma ye me register ni ade se ye bie mu se ne a Supreme Court a hye ya sa de ni nyina be free system no mu sikatuya no se nipa 5,000
onya sure say man for be gather nipa no so me 5,000 e beto no ma ko bua sika no aba
you see say ye bie mu e be brase mean to mean na o affiliation ka say betu
to take it off crowd
bre na say because we nipa dom no a say ya na obetumi atuya but you know MPP for they will always find a way to do it nti edana Supreme Court bu aye na omo lawyer ni mako gari ni mako nam court dan ho na obisa say himfa na obenya sika e de abie
no say the cost involved
the cost involved no
electoral commission for creba be ya bana you see they calculate per a person meboa
yes
police for ba they calculate per person
absolutely
which me, political parties in the best are cost no
for me sitting before you they say the political parties are to be creative NDC aye bi per ye biem how did we fund it
but they say Dunketia came back to complain how the Pebia no money NDC got themselves
be complaining because of cost. And ye no MPP someone for ya and a be system no. Inti na aba no we NDC we accept it.
Okay.
And ya be paying inti ye hunu e sinto e ma MPP for be mu.
Okay.
And ye be biemu inti somebody told me 2 days ago say MPP for ni nya hint. Said this judgment because a work constitution no mu no mpanyifo no ebekọ omo de kọ ebe nti omo nto flag bearer ne kane wonim say sɛ nkɔmɔ twetwɛn so sɛ ne NDC ayɛ yi na ɔmo kɔ the normal course Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will not be the candidate.
Evangelist.
It's our system we encourage favoritism, any godfatherism, godmotherism. But who are when you call Muntuma way. So I didn't imposes candidates on constituencies. Omuhia weakens party unity. What's police station? I buy a call. One constituency, you better not them account. Nipa 800 I think takwa nsuayem omu nyina bufu ye say ye yi omu nyina afri mu.
Yes.
And one of the things my political parties do na elusu aba no e sha ase afri a wayi mafri mu nti makotena nchen obi a no okọ different party obi nso onko no na eyawde ni wonu mu
no work against
ebi nso mponto general election aba no enam sa na o ma we so nti eye good news for the political parties. You raise sika through dues and a fundraising.
Okay.
Fundraising no crampo no so sometimes nipa odiska ebeshemu and also yeah.
Evangelist Meda say mame Emra Dani hono na mene Dani in terms of political parties. Yes. Supreme Court ruling MPP mo ye ne day.
Okay, I say Emre bi atwam. Modern Ghana report 1st September 2015. Ka say NDC any party obitim kofa presidential form ne so abodam. Okay.
Obitim kofa.
What you asem ye mmere bi atwa NDC party obi kofa form e wo ho no so opeso o contest Yuru John Dramani Mahama 2015. Modern Ghana reporting John Mahama's challenger is mad. Yuru said in Ketiana kan okay. NDC kwani party abodam ni obi anadwun mo kan no etim secretary office kofa form. So obe contest for presidency because na emu ago and NDC for say omo party ni nwuye party a se bi obi anadwun mo kan no etim kofa form so o challenge aba be ye mampanyin wo Ghana nyina so no mo ka so abodam e kire omo se de kuta no kwa na nye original e che ko wiem na original form ni kuta no mo ko chenyi forms no e sa de ko be NDC say MPP party na gu e da o mase sa se mo okay ya can be the winning over 1 million votes. We are saying more than this, but the arrogance of power. And in your more yen no, a moment who does was say, Vivian means but emre, let's give time some time. And Supreme Court and send some more can. Nam de nam bisimi biso. Say ye janu mo Supreme Court no. Omo bebre no mara political party da na. Because I think say omo for a lot omo ye ta declaration no. Mzanze omo for direction bi ni nyoma bebre megu akwan mu. Ebia no ni ye mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Any finance minister ya wo jisika or kra ma government agencies ne adia MMDCs ne government agencies ana yedini. Bini so mo na di nkomo se oba be fund political parties ana. Oba the new patriotic party mo a. Me de minim se ye mo obi ato aba na de. Ade ye ndada. Ko police station aba no. Ye bie forms no mo obi a party member bia betro ni din. No ato. Utu year. Then we will get polling station executives.
So polling station executives. Or be ye for beba forms ye bi ni ho na kodi we ho kodi chama ho kodi secretary ho
asofo abato okra no mafia wo asofo abato me nwe wo ha mafia ndi ni won hia so asofo abato okra mafia wo mafia ne de strategy kobrofo mu a strategy obi strategy bediu what you say me about
mafia kobrofo mu e
strategy what you say
I like that
you talk about for subin I wanted to go for communication officer at a point in time I was talked to someone step it down and I listened to the talk to because I realized say some tell futu a me go pem dem go pem what you say because strategy na beba no
mafia
no super strategy against me so I had to accept
okay
ye be say delegation there baby bible mu obaka kire at a point in time na obi na ekọ ni Nyankopon ekọ straight you need to appeal to the men of God be no money Nyankopon intercede on your behalf it is to God say no can until they give us direction we will not be able to accept it and no ya NDC for a try he nearly collapse their party because some people were selected no more say go for we there omu ni NDC akoma what you say? I don't know, mom, guys almost suspect say, you never to Abanama home. And you never to Abanama, but when you get people are more and then you run any about no more. Sometimes the way they vote, you ask them why they voted this direction, the reason they will give you, you'll be shocked. What is in the Supreme Court is no more canon. Any more court Supreme Court compare sa interpretation say sa in judgment no. Omo adwin kyerene omo as they are rebelling against their party in any way. And they feel say it's another way to do some of these things. But it will not be able to happen unless they tell us say the state is going to fund the political parties. And it's possible. It is not possible. Say every card-bearing member should vote even for the presidential or parliamentary. It is not possible. How are you going to do it? Who is going to fund it? And it's possible now. Maybe some years to come, maybe you bet my in a digital way. You will fear them put on my phone. Now my party card. I can just go online and vote, and the party will be able to know. Say, SMS no bentin. They are card-bearing members. They can vote and they have paid their dues. Until then, what they are telling us to do now, we will not be able to do it. It's not that we don't want to do it, but we won't be able to do it because if I tell you the funding that went in, how much it cost the party.
Dues,
party dues, they're saying. Party 10
cities class a month for between
10 cities, it's a chrome money. And you only say 10 cities, no, simple. Go to the hinterlands. They have done rural campaign. Bisanuku baby or ma, but some no 10 cities, Sky for the 10 cities won't be that. They eat from their farm. Everything they eat is from their farm. And they tell Crocasiamu near I say 10 cities Kakesia. Mammy in the urban areas, we have something we call urban poverty.
Urban poverty.
Young Kofu or ma, bra,
it's true.
Not 20 cities will be.
It's true.
Let's not assume what more yet and near money beardy. Let's not assume that everybody has money. But these people all have the right. So call USR. Yeah, some democrats, and you'll be on the about. United States of America, no, you pick up your money, and you'll be on a tour about the national election, you'll be on a tour about. And you and you may be a yen to me. Then, yes, Supreme Court, I can't see. You bet me, you bet my eyes or mine. No man to try to fund the political parties. Yeah, my baby.
Nothing. Mame Emra Abraham say
a quick one Islamic senior staff
oh wow yeah chair when you may almost sending messages it's almost sending messages back or say catch almost more Islamic senior high school staff when you chair when you may edo masse Montie political party now you Pimoska Remember, some crowd them no sinti. When you can create we propose here. Yes, now catch him say, "Mona mo propose here." Yeah. Evangelist said, "Mo here we do be because mona we independence by you." UP party.
Evangelist ya we say.
Okay.
Say na mo yusu. Ada say no. Yeah, scrutinize. Any dey aba. So munyintu. Woni dem a omo say go na obviously Montie say you twa sa delegate system. Omo a directly omo benefited from that. Omo na omo say Montie say ma yenye den.
Okay.
Now we say sa delegate system here we am here choosing wrong people. Amoma babe Philip position bia omundize abuso was more and ntina ya na man ko chire yes because on say favoritism no eba mu a and am I to me choose wrong people emomoko ekwese position bia emwa o man no nti at the end of the day no na afide ho ye den e kire nka be de be nwa say bit maka say 10 cities kura ho den say e wo Ghana ha obi be ye den obi benya because young politician ya mo ma yes yes because you better na hono see providing nyuma ema o man na nka sa 10 cedi ndi mi gaze nka ho ba ye de am obi se onya because em wo party mu na de bia me to aba e di mpanyimfo a me so me feel self belongingness so what you say a sense strength your democracy no and say me so me no feel say me a part of the party and you say ye nkrofo bi say o mo de we mu na de bia o so mu yesi na won mi say sa adi we kura si even your moto no underground na see cry die kura no favoritism be bre den ewom because obi feel say onu woni me wo benim wo nti obi amenim ni de ni kwa say man ye den eba be shem so what the meche no say woni me dia me fa onye den enwuram mo am be kai ye Alan ene Yaw Boamah ene Kennedy ya batwe ya 2 years senka sata na delegate system no senka twam a na de grassroots wo pɛ no ɛna ɔmo sa bɛyɛ de
ade na mo ka ho asɛm Supreme Court sa de tato say se be take effect kra ɔmo political parties no ne the stakeholders no ɔmo be a year to prepare
to prepare
nti de wo ka ho asɛm se nka nsi o so say Allah ne
sa time no
okay se na ye adwuma okay
nti na me sha ase no me see you choose wrong people bi am makofele position bi amwa oman no so what you say ne grassroots no pɛ no na omo so say yem pɛ no nti at the end of the day na omo fam na grassroots no they are peeved because me kra me nkoto aba because nipa na me pese de ne ba no ya fa na nyede ama na emum se bia emum ono kokoto aba ne bi na nipa na makra no hu se me kokoto ye na emum nya na wanyede wanya wonu mi say sa delegate system here we obi dey ne budget every year bia wonu mi say me nya say wom obi time de sini fie obi ko fie mu na me na me ye papa na me ye delegate na me ba enso ye delegate me yere delegate so what you say yes anya corruption na bi na ye bridi wo no na ye wia na ya san de en say kire politicians no corrupt ye wia na ye say per development wo ye krom wia wa ton o conscience de amobi no o say twen so samra e me ye bibi ma and no wonder say evangelist ka say obi wo no ma wo no wo so akora ne dollars na ye de e de aguo no de akọ for primaries it is say no ma we nyina atwam a no akora de aguo say nipa ni nyina na say sika no so betimi de sponsor mo na ye ya na ya hwe nti ho no favoritism bi anim ene de ye nyina na ye de ye na emmom na omo ka say political parties ni nyesika entimi sponsor sa no mo na sata mo na wo nyesika me say me kai obo ase obi ka say brand ne de abo akaka ne de ye nya hu ye okay live program no all come obi ate say I we my say into so be my say no omo challenge so what you say at the end of the day no wa obet ma build high no na just say no mo kwa koto abana de e de ma ba won nwini obi we competent obet me aye say adwuma no so say this here no enti say na we na ye free one de Libya nyam nukure ne be boa na say wo say wunya sika mfamfa ne sa elections na wo internal one kura wunya sika e de ye how much more there oman nyina aja tum se yenye no na sa you know the buy no aida ho so mu hu se electoral commissioners no hu se sikatua bi ni ade ko so ade su cancel it no mo nya further investigations then whoever
ade no omuntua no baby e to aba no
security be ye tight security be there sata na obia eye no obia ye ja bagumo enti se wo constituency ba na nipa bebre no wo sikare wo here wo de go to obia
wo say na national elections kro mutu ai na party o say
it is how for now on better radio so anything so ka say me manya bi me nya say no on ba be ka me hu nipa
to obe check na say delegates nyom nya no mutu o o check say mo 1500 na moto aba o check hu say mu 700 ne nkrofo wa chama mo 700
o ga say jo asem no kan
delegates have okay eti dey asem mo nipa 3 na mo contest ya we benya bi me dem 700 no block no they say
yankopon fa say ba bia obi an kra ni beje we obi a o pese woni court no adwena nya pe bia na wo ye mambofo oya
enkasa
na denti na was a few people na enjoy
you are not be some come we are dey be na I didn't want to come you are not also being fair to some few people now wo kan no some few people no also obre no ono na enjoy no ono na eduru say ye kotare posters o akotare ono na eduru say ye to aba omu tobo
ko grassroots wo ko
tobo
ko mo to de ko titare
tobo sa delegate na yes adwuma no ono akro na eduru elections a omu re fie mu kotwe amanfo ba mo mbeto aba omo asoso na ko wo ba adwuma no no mo na mafie mu che kire party policies mu de akire amanfo sa nipa de yendua neka wo say once na ono no beje kakra de ato no ho no onye fetu ona wo ye fetu him o say wo ye
na we wonye de opa ko down na sia obi a wonye delegate na tena se oni ni nkomo fa ne party bi hu na hu ne ma wo ye wo kro wonye delegate
a wo ye dey
wo ensema wo kafa party ne ho party nwumu a wo ye na sankofo na du say ye ba beto aba na we say minimu e constituency we na minimu no na ya yi wa de afrim omo sankofo na ya no omubufu no
omubufu say
omubufu say ye nkoto pa
o to onye bibia mo party ne dia na eto ne e den say
na say libia oni sankofo no ya adwen
me no mo ya adwen
say mo yendwam
you should also be fair to them
di mo yendwam
ukọ adwuma no ono no tifie na oton party no echeche party no nhihie mu de kira amanfo no ono no de
delegate for him bra ho
enya hwe momo
nana me ba muka kra bi ade ba kwa yeti asense yeah regional communication team members said they nyina yeti we are delegates
oh yes
we represent our party
yes
sa na omo more down police station executive ni ade ya hodo ayeko just this last Saturday na mo ba bibire ko ba na your party yi how to stop all of them and make sure say me ko north central so na makwa yi say bidu wo no me no but the fact that I work for the party I had to be there what I say when you mo bibire ayeye na some of these things that the mom no kra no enya by force you decide to give the person TNT because Uba Bishiano. Ushana money TNT for the TNT plus the time. I'm going to say TNT plus the time. One man a Juma Wayan. Maybe I can say 1,000 cities do nyaye and the Juma Wayan. Ubunma he gets more than you give them. Some delegates may funny say Obiana say we are kwasha. Debi. Tommy and funny sir. But the first the party bianya anka the Supreme Court to can. But we don't have the money to sponsor that election of that. And me we how about
gentlemen mame na mo ase. Mu evangelist mame na wase anwumre.
Ma memfa inchia enkoma Rasbingi or shey free Accra.
Okay.
Rasbingi.
Okay.
Shey free Accra.
Okay.
Ene omo enya abre
ehye nyina.
Abubakar Razak nso ko regional Nasara officer.
Abubakar
Razak. So being constituency former
Yes. The last time he was here, yes. Abubakar Razak,
regional Nasara officer.
Yes.
He's a very enlightened person. We're free. And I can say the qualities are all one. Regional Nasara officer.
I was afraid that must say Islamic is teachers in England.
Me baba okay friend salt.
Your friend say
salt.
Enchine. Oba. Ni dino no. Oh, okay. Mate.
What's what happened today?
Mate, echiawo. Montie yada ma say news team ni som ato aso de free ase Nyankopon yada ma kyerɛ besa so.